Hello, hello.
Now
Can you guys hear us?
Yes. Hopefully.
Hello, hello.
What up, guys?
How goes it? How goes it? Can you hear David better? We're doing a new thing today. We're gonna move the mic. We moved the mic around a little bit to see if you guys could hear David a little bit better. Cause that is, yo, Caesar, what's up? Hello, hello, hello.
What's up, guys? Tower build for your birthday? Nice.
Dude, I love tower builds. Speaking of builds, we're gonna be building a little bit today. We're just letting people kind of get in, keeping the vibes, a little chill today. It's a Wednesday. It's hump day.
Halfway through the week.
We made it, boys.
We're getting there.
We made it. We hard crack on an energy drink today. Is that what we're gonna do? Hard crack.
Let's get after it.
Dude, pitter patter.
Yeah. Cheers.
Hey man, what's going on? People getting in, people slowly coming in. David, what are we building today, my man?
We've got a couple cool ones lined up. We're gonna start off with the custom build that we're building for the customer.
I love customs.
It's an all-white PC, so we love that.
Nice.
I love the aesthetic there.
Yeah.
We've got some other cool ones lined up, so we'll just get after it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, let's do it. Good to see you alive. Yep, of course.
Nice.
Yeah. What keyboard do I have? I use a TKL Corsair wireless.
Okay.
Is Zach making you do this? Nope. Oh, I wanted to do this. This is fun.
Of our own free will.
Of our own free will. They asked us, hey, would you want to stream? We were like, yup.
Let's do it.
Jared, first day as a 14-year-old. First day as a 14-year-old. Whew, big day. I remember my first day as a 14-year-old. It was a long time ago. I was much younger. I think I was
much more spry.
Yeah. We got a little B650 plus Wi-Fi motherboard coming up here. Why is this off? Oh.
Sorry guys, let's get our overhead on.
Let's see. Come on. Why aren't you doing it?
Will you be eating anyone's PCs today?
When that's not the plan. The plan is not to eat anyone's PCs, but maybe. The plan is not to eat PCs, but if I get a little hungry, they're both called chips, right?
We're breaking the narrative on Jared being stupid. The more we stream, we'll get those less and less. We'll be like, oh, Jared's smart, of course.
Yeah, we're having some issues on that. Let me see. Let's try table cam. Amelia. Hello, Amelia. We got table cam. We're good.
There we go.
I'm just gonna go with this one.
Cool. I'm gonna crack this board open.
Sir Pubert, what's going on, man? Welcome, welcome.
I remember that name. Thanks for coming back.
Are we liking the vibes in the stream today? I got some music going. What's the GPU for this one? GPU on this guy. Do we have one?
Yeah, absolutely. We got a 9060 XT. The
Love this
ASRock
card.
Challenger Edition. Great card.
It's an awesome card, actually.
It's a very well balanced build.
For sure. What's happening? Uh-oh. We got a super chat. Hello, Ultra Gamer. Hello. Thank you so much for the super chat. Welcome to the stream, guys.
Hello.
This is the motherboard you're thinking of using in your next build?
Yeah, this is a great motherboard. This is a great board, especially like with the new chipsets coming out. The 650 boards are becoming a much more budget-friendly option right now. Yeah.
We love the TUF lineup as well.
Oh yeah, the TUF lineup's great. Actually, we found out firsthand how tough some of this stuff actually is. We were doing a video, a little behind the scenes. We were doing a video where we were doing some stuff, and this TUF, we were trying to destroy a TUF card. It was tough.
It was tough.
It actually did. It lived up to the name. It was tough.
Nice.
Jared, why do they always make you the stupid one? No offense. Hey man, how are the twinsies? Twinsies? Do I have twinsies? Do we have twinsies here? Jared, why do they have to make you the stupid one? No offense. None taken. Like I said in the shorts, a lot of the reason that Jared is a kind of a dumb character is because when people get into the PC building space, sometimes it can be really intimidating. And hi from South Africa. Hello. Sometimes PC building can be really intimidating for newcomers into the space, and we want to make this a very open to ask questions, open to get things wrong. Like there are no stupid questions, and like obviously there's some riffing, right, that goes on. But in reality, what it is that Jared is the every gamer, right? He's just a guy that got a PC and doesn't know what's going on, and he's going to his more knowledgeable friend to, you know, so we're kind of exploring that dynamic a little bit between the knowledgeable friend and the not knowledgeable friend, and trying to show you guys that there's no really stupid questions. There's just questions that people are too afraid to ask.
Yeah, that's why we got Jared, so he'll ask the questions for him.
Yeah, I asked the dumb questions. Wait, Jared isn't dumb. Nope. Nope, Jared's not dumb. Whereas Killer Keemstar is doing some stuff. I don't know where Killer Keemstar is, actually.
Location not known.
Location not known. I don't know Keemstar.
You had asked about the CPU. We're
Yes.
pairing that 9060 XT with the 9600X.
Ooh, 9600X is a good CPU right there. Hi, Jared. Can you recommend a good GPU? What's your budget? What are you playing at? Because that is two things. Like, if you ask me to recommend a good GPU, I'm gonna go 5090. Like, because it's the best of the best. So you are the rookie gamer. No, I've been gaming. Been in this space for a long time.
That would be me.
Yeah. No, David, you're not a rookie gamer.
Well, I mean, I've gamed for a long time, but I'm not a gamer.
That's fair. I mean, I don't really do competitive stuff.
Yeah. I'm terrible at any FPS,
Is the Ryzen 7 7800X3D a good CPU for a 5070 Ti, or will it bottleneck it? No, it's a great CPU. I use that in my personal rig, actually. So, can confirm you're going to be just fine with that thing. The real thing, and I did some more research on this last night, the real thing you need to know is that if you're not getting 100% utilization with your GPU, or if you are getting 100% utilization with your GPU, your CPU is not going to do much more. Like, if you upgrade your CPU, you're not going to get much more performance out of that because you're already rocking at 100% on your GPU. So it's already feeding enough information for your GPU to get, right? So your GPU can only perform at the information that it's getting. And if you're already at 100% utilization, if you change out your CPU, you're not going to feed it more information because it's already getting as much as it can. So, just some thoughts. I mean, an example of a rookie gamer. Yes, exactly. Jared is the example of a rookie gamer, just kind of getting into the space, not really knowing what's going on. And yeah, it's a good time.
Dude Lord, I do remember you.
Yeah, after 30 minutes with a blowtorch, Phil just sent me this, and I'll show you guys on stream. We tried to destroy a TUF card at work just to see what would happen, right? Because it's like, hey, is it really tough? And this, let me see if you guys can see this on stream. This is the aftermath. Now, that is it looks kind of normal, actually, when you're looking at it. And we even have footage of Phil trying to blowtorch this thing. It took him 30 minutes. 30 minutes of blowtorching this thing, and it still looked pretty good. When you get that nice toasty acrid smell, that's how you know it's working. Do you think a 550 watt power supply is enough for a 2080 Strix? What I would do for that, if I would go look up the TDP on a 2080 and then compare that to your power supply. If you're within that realm, you're usually good. Hey man, my motherboard shows yellow and red lights. How can I change that? Are you talking about for your, like, is it error coding or is it like just your RGB? Because if it's just your RGB on your motherboard, you might have a motherboard setting that you can turn that off. Let's see. Would an Intel Ultra 9 285K and an RTX 5080 work fairly well for 3440 by 1440 gaming? I know Intel isn't the first at the moment, but I'd rather next gen Intel or even switch over to AMD. I would recommend switching over to AMD right now. Not saying that Intel is a bad choice, but at the current market, I think Intel has more issues than AMD does. And if I'm going to be giving recommendations, I would think it's safe to say that AMD is probably your best bet for long-term longevity. Is a motherboard light reseat your RAM? You might need to reseat your RAM there, Sir Pubert. I need to reseat that. Is 11th Gen i7 better than 13th Gen i5? Ooh, that's a great question. I would have to look at the exact specs of those two chips to see what's better, but I would assume because 13th Gen i5 is coming out later than the 11th Gen i7, you're probably going to have a better time with the 13th Gen i5. I'm just imagining, but I could be wrong. AMD or NVIDIA, what's your favorite? Next question. I don't have a favorite. I genuinely don't. I think the right answer is the one that fits in your budget. Hey Jared, people say I spent all my money on my CPU with 7800X 3D. How much of your budget do you put into other stuff? Because that would be what I would ask. Let's see what we got over on TikTok.
We see you TikTok.
We see you TikTok. Let's see. Rate my PC 9060 XT, 16 gigabytes, 78. DDR5, 2 gigabytes. Yeah, good. I don't know what half of that stuff was, but it seems good. 78700F.
Goofball.
Where's the boss baby? Do we have a boss baby here?
I think I know who they're talking about.
I don't know.
Can't say it out loud.
Nope. Hey Jared, is the NZXT Flow worth it for the RTX 3060? Yeah, that's a great case. I think that case is just worth it across the board. It's a good case.
That's a great case.
Yeah. Thermal Take or Be Quiet for PSUs? It really just depends on your budget. Thermal Take is a good brand. Be Quiet is a great brand for power supplies. I use a Be Quiet power supply in my home rig. I know we use them a lot here, which lets me know that they're good. So yeah, I would go for whichever one fits better in your budget. And then also what I like about Be Quiet right now is they're going with cybernetics for some of their testing, which I really appreciate because cybernetics is a better test about like effectiveness and like efficacy of your power supply than 80 plus, and like the quality of your power supply. Let's see. Are you gonna try to build a PC by the end of the live? Am I gonna try to build a PC by the end of the live? Oh yeah, we're building a PC right now.
Build a PC.
Build a PC. We're just taking our time, guys. It's a Wednesday.
Yeah, go nice and easy.
It's a Wednesday, guys. It's a Wednesday.
I don't know if I mentioned we got 32 gigs of DDR5 6000 going in of white Kingston memory. We love that.
Yeah, for some reason one of our cameras is not wanting to play nice with us today. I can work on that.
Our overhead.
Yeah, overhead's not wanting to play nice today.
That's okay. One of those days.
Just one of those days, dude. I think sometimes tech has bad days too.
I think chat's still vibing though.
Are you guys still vibing? We got smooth jazz going.
We got smooth jazz.
The jazz is so smooth. It's the smoothest jazz that's ever jazzed.
You got any smooth jazz fans in here?
I'm a smooth jazz fan.
I was just telling Jared that I went to a Kenny G concert earlier this year and it was awesome.
Kenny G is sick.
Legend.
Legendary artist there. Kenny G. I'm just gonna take this camera off and then we're gonna play with it a little bit. Cause I can't see where that port is supposed to be. You guys having fun looking at my arms? Here, I'll switch it back to main so that way they can see you.
At what age did I build my first PC? About 24?
You were 24 the first time you built a PC?
All the way. I
okay,
like messed
gotcha.
around with PCs when I was younger, but from like start to finish, building a full PC, it happened when I first started this job.
Oh, that's
Keep
cool.
up the great work, you guys.
Thank
I
you
love the
so
stream.
much. Appreciate that.
I don't know if Zach and Trout would love to hear that on stream, but that's the story. That's
Well,
the truth.
from start to finish is a different story than like upgrading and doing other stuff. You know what I mean?
It was something I knew I could do.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
so I told them, I was like, yeah, I can do it. And then they like, want to do a build test. I was like, let me come back tomorrow. And then I went home and I watched that Linus How to Build a PC video, and I came back and did a build test, and here I am.
It happens. It happens.
Here we are.
It happens to the best of us. At what age did you build your first PC, Jared? For me, building my first PC, I was a kid. I was a little kid.
Yeah.
When I built my first PC, and I say this like I built it. I was more watching my brother and my like dad build it, whatever. But my dad doesn't like computers at all, so it's really funny that he helped us build our first one and then never touched one again. But my brother spec'd out a PC when I was a little kid, and then we built it. And I had a great time with that. And then he got me into TechTube and watching all that stuff. Didn't talk to my brother for about 14, 15 years because of family drama. And then when I reconnected with him, one of the first things he asked me was, "Do you still watch LTT?" And I was like, "Yep, sure do. Still watch it." So it was a bonding point for me and my brother, and it was, it was just a good time. I had a great time building my first PC, and then after that, I would buy pre-builts and do like little upgrades and stuff. But I think from start to finish, building my first PC just by myself, I think I was probably 20, maybe. I think I built it for a friend. And then I at my old job too, we had a tech bay that I would go into and just like experiment with stuff. So I would like install RAM. I'd do like CPUs, like they would help me, like they would watch me and make sure I'm not breaking anything, but like I would go in because I had an interest in it. And then I just kind of over time learned my stuff, and then kept watching those videos, kept gaining knowledge, and here we are.
Pretty much exactly, yeah. I like taking stuff apart when I was a kid.
Same. I think a lot of PC builders and like people in the hobby are tinkerers at heart.
Exactly.
And then this is just something that you can always tinker with and build and do stuff like that. That's one of the reasons why I started doing Linux and stuff, was that I got that. I still had the itch when I built my most recent PC. Like I finished it and I was like, I can still just do it. You know, like I can mess with stuff.
Absolutely.
And that was a huge moment for me. So yeah.
I'll go ahead and pop this case over here.
Oh, what case we got today? Corsair 3500X?
We've got actually the Fantex NV5 white edition. We've done an NV5, but I think we did a black one last time. So
some of these cases look kind of similar as far as like overall build. Like I'm sure you can see where I would get confused with the Corsair 3500X with this case, because it has like this power supply compartment and it drops down like it's a whole thing.
Let's check that out,
guys. This case, beautiful, beautiful case. Budget for a $100 GPU. I would go. I'd go second hand. I'd go second hand. I'd go for much choices. I'm Mr. Hay. Got a 4070 Ti Super. Thank you so much for the super chat, Mr. Hay. I got a 4070 Ti Super, 7800X3D.
I got a 4070 Ti Super and a 7800 by 3D with 32 GB RAM, 56,000 speed. When do you think I should upgrade?
I would upgrade your RAM to a faster speed. Cold Eyes super chat, thank you so much for the super chats, guys.
Keep them coming, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. We love super chats. Absolutely love. 5070 and a Ryzen 7 7800X3D good. Yeah, that's a good setup. I have a 5070 Ti. I just wanted the 16 gigabytes of VRAM, but yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing. It's a good setup. Do you think the 9060 XT with a Ryzen 5 9600X and a 2TB SSD and 64 gigabytes DDR5 RAM for my first build? Yeah, it's a good build. I think we're building something pretty similar to that right now, actually. Not with the... Oh, are we doing 9600X in this?
Is it a 9800X?
Let's look at the sheet.
9600X?
Yeah, we got 9600X.
And a 9060 XT.
Put a 9060 XT in here too. 2TB SSD, 64 gigabytes DDR5. If I were you, I would go 32 gigs DDR5. I don't think you need that. You might not even need this one. Yeah, we're putting 32 in this one. So.
What kind of case do you think?
Yeah, what kind of case? That's a big question. What kind of case? Hi, can you recommend a good PC budget?
A good PC budget 2,000 to 2,200 euro?
That's a good budget.
That's a great PC. Budget, actually. You could. There's probably a lot you can do. There's probably a lot you can do with that. I would, if I were you, go with maybe like a 7800. I don't know how good the European market is right now, but I would say like a 7800 X3D, maybe a 9070 XT, that, and then the rest put in aesthetics, like because that's gonna be your main config, like an 850 watt power supply. I think you're golden at that point. Like I would, I did that, mostly what I did, so I recommend it. Ooh, get that motherboard in there.
Board popped in there.
You get it poppin', huh? Somebody please cow. Should I upgrade from my 1080 Ti? Yeah, it's probably about time. It's getting into life right now.
Goated card. Great card.
Yeah, great card though. Linux, yep. I do game on Linux. Jared, is it worth getting a 9070 XT over the 5070 Ti? 5070 if the 9070 XT is $65 more USD where I live. I think that 16 gigabytes of VRAM is going to do you better. $40 CPU. It's gonna be AM4 for sure. Yeah, there's a ton of good options on AM4 for budget stuff. That's what I would look at if I were you. I'd look at an AM4 board and what do you consider a good PC? A PC that functions, PC that runs, a PC that does what you need it to do. That is a good PC.
Plays the games you want to play.
Yeah, exactly. That plays the games that you want to play. It doesn't matter if like it's, I don't know. It doesn't matter if it's a good config to everyone else. If it's good for you, that's the point.
I can't imagine a ton of people would want my config super bad, right? But it plays every game I want it to play.
Exactly.
I love it.
Well, and like I don't judge David's config, even though I wouldn't personally want it because it's not my configuration. I don't need to know what David has and go, oh, that stinks or that's awful. It's like, no, if it works for David, it works. Has any of your PCs heard Have any of your PCs heard like it was about to explode? No, I don't think any of our PCs have exploded.
None of them have exploded.
I think we've definitely gotten some. I mean, every once in a while you'll get like a bad part or something, but it's not like.
You might get them some magic.
Right, but that's just like RMA
yeah,
stuff.
Exactly.
You know. Usually you just RMA that stuff and it's good to go. So.
Have you had any disastrous?
Yeah, like I don't think any, and like because sometimes like every once in a while you just get the power supply's just bad.
Yeah.
And it's like not on the manufacturer, it just happens. So.
The caps popped or something.
$100 for DDR5 6000. Yeah, it can get a little bit expensive. What about a God PC, Jared? I mean, yeah, that's easy enough. 9950 X3D, 5090 Astral.
Have you seen the new MSI Godlike board?
I have not seen the new MSI Godlike board.
I saw something about that online. It was looking really sick.
Yeah, maybe it's a good time to look into some MSI boards. Should I upgrade from the RX 5700 XT? Does it work for what you need it to do? Or do you just want to, like, what Linux distro do I use? I use Fedora. I use Fedora from my main one. Old PC games to play, what would you... I want old PC games to play, what would you recommend? You play a little bit of older games, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have any good, like, old game recommendations?
I mean, is Terraria considered old?
I don't think Terraria is considered old. I think it's just like an indie,
Age of Conan?
Age of Conan. I have not heard that name ever, I don't think. It sounds like a decent game, though.
Great game.
Is a 4070 Super and Ryzen 7 9700, is this a good combo? Yeah. When I first got my PC, I was running a 4070 Super and a 7800 X3D in mine, and it was great. I loved it. Coming on Xbox X, need you to build me a beast. Yeah, head over to metapcs.com. Guys, if you're watching this, and you want a great rig, and you want a rig that's going to work for whatever you need it to do that fits in your price range, head on over to metapcs.com. Check out what we got available over there. It'll be a good time for sure. Even if you don't end up buying anything, you still get to look at cool computers. Why not?
Do they know about the mouse mat?
Oh, the mouse mat. I forgot. Guys, if you're watching from TikTok right now, you can order this mouse mats off of TikTok Shop. This is the full Hyper Beast color. We also have a black and white version. We have a gray and black version. What I love about the black and white version, though, is that if you have kids, they can color on these. Mm-hmm. And then you can have your own personalized mouse mat from your own kids. Or you can color it yourself and it's personalized. It's really, really cool. So you got full color, black and white. We got a few other options as well. I think we have some more options coming in the next few weeks. Yeah. Or coming in the next few months, so stay tuned. Is a Ryzen 4070 good? Yeah, Ryzen 4070 is great. The 64 gigabytes, 2x32 DDR5 better for price and performance than 32 gigs, 2x16. I don't know. 64 gigs of 2x32 DDR5. I mean, you're gonna get a performance lift because you have more access to RAM, but I don't know if it's like worth it for the price to performance versus 64 to 32. Because I don't know if you're gonna actually see those gains or not in like real world experiences. What would you recommend I replace my 4090 with? Don't. Yeah, just don't replace that.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Great card. You got one of the goated cards. You can retire now. You're good. You don't have to upgrade anymore. At least for this gen. Maybe a couple other gens. I just picked up a 7800 X3D, paired it with my 6800 XT. Nice. That's a good setup. I'm about to upgrade my 1050 Ti to a used 2080 Strix. Is it worth it? Yeah, probably. You're going to see some huge performance uplifts from a 1050 Ti to a 2080. To a 2080 Strix? Yes, absolutely. You're going to see some huge uplifts there. Hey, Jared, do you think it's worth to upgrade from 3070 to 5090? I just don't want to upgrade a few, so I'm thinking that ASRock Taichi 1300 power supply for built-in 12x6. To upgrade from a 3070 to a 5090, I don't think you need a Taichi 1300 watt power supply for that. I think you could do something more like 1200 watts. Yeah. Taichi is a great brand and great aesthetics, but if you're not going to see it, I don't really think you need a Taichi power supply. I don't even
want it. That's cool.
Yeah, like I don't even think I've seen Taichi power supplies.
I don't think I've seen that either. That's the thing.
Did they
we
look?
should do an all Taichi build at some point.
An all Taichi. That'd be sick. Let me look it up. Taichi power supply. I mean, yeah, it looks kind of cool, but like,
yeah, okay.
It's 1600 watts and it's $400 for a 1600 watt power supply. Brother, you can get better. You can get power supplies that you can use that you can save $400 on, so you can put them in something else, like aesthetics. GTX 750 4GB or AM4 integrated graphics. What a conundrum. Cold Ice, super chatted again. I was thinking for that budget, RTX 5070 Ti with 9800 X3D, motherboard Gigabyte B650, 2x2 TL30. Yep. That is a great config. Like I said, I don't...
DMD Gigabyte B650 XXV 232 RAM DDR5 centimeters 36,000 FQ.
She just loves to ignore me, or to
send those super chats for text to speech.
What case is this? This is the Fantex NV5?
NV5, yeah.
Let's see. Have you ever drank egg whites? I would love to drink egg whites, specifically with you, Mr. Shutt. I would love to drink egg whites with you. If you bring me a carton.
I'll drink an egg white right now.
Should we do it on stream?
Yeah, I'll drink an egg white.
So, Zach has been messing with me a little bit. Zach's been doing this thing with his protein where he'll put Hershey's chocolate syrup in egg whites and just drink it.
Okay.
Right? And I'm a big texture person when it comes to food and beverage and whatnot. Okay. I'm really big on textures.
Right.
And I can't imagine it doesn't feel like snot.
You can't get over it?
Like, I can't imagine that. But if you want to see me lose my mind on stream, Zach, bring me some egg whites. I'll do it. I'll drink it on stream. Why not?
Nice.
I would never drink it not on stream. But I will drink it on stream for you today, Zach.
One of the builders got me hip to Greek yogurt and orange juice.
Why?
Guys, hear me out.
Why are we doing these things to ourselves?
It's good. It's like an orange creamsicle. It's really good.
This tastes like an orange creamsicle.
And it's good for you.
This is an orange creamsicle. This tastes like an orange creamsicle. And I'm going to keep drinking this. 100 grams of protein easy. I get that.
Easy peasy.
I get that it's 100 grams of protein easy.
He knows.
But at the same time, Zach, you're much more jacked than I am. I think you need more protein.
I'm trying to get like Zach. That's why I was up in the gym yesterday.
I would love to get like Zach.
We're gonna get like Zach.
Zach is like so, like, I don't know. He's in really good shape. Like, he's in shape that I want to be in, but like he's not in like, I don't know, like crazy unsustainable weight. Exactly. Yeah, like he's at like a point where I think he can pound a cheeseburger if he wants to and then not feel bad about it, which I'm like, yes, that's what I want to be at.
We should just hit the gym hard and stream, can see our progression as we do through the next
someone even said Jared gained weight in here. I don't know who said it, but rude. But you're right. You're right, I don't know that. But rude. Also, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll give the egg whites a shot. I'll give the egg whites a shot.
Not bad.
Yeah.
They're fine. They go down a little slimy, but what can you do?
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. Not
like the texture thing though.
Yeah, it's seriously though, like I want to be in that shape where I'm like not like, I don't know. I don't feel bad about like showing up to places and like feel like I don't look good, but at the same time like I really want to smash a cheeseburger every now and then.
Oh, dude.
So like I don't want to get to that point where like if I'm so like shredded or whatever that like I can't eat a cheeseburger. You know, like I want to be able to have carbs and do stuff. So that's definitely what I want to be able to do. So
I'm with you.
Yeah. Is a 1050 and a Ryzen 5 5500 good? Yeah. 1080 Ti? Yeah, that's pretty solid. What do with Linux? Yes. Scariest ghost cases from what? Anyway. Ryzen 7 9800 XUD 5070 Ti, good combo. Yeah, great combo. Mm-hmm. Awesome, really solid combo there. Would you recommend a Cooler Master Master Box MATX case for my mini ATX build? That's a good case. We use that. We've used this before. Yeah, the Master Box is a great case, really solid.
The Cooler Master?
Yeah, it has a little handle on it. Yeah, it's like looks like a little lunch box, dude. Great. I would love the game on a lunch box.
A Z20 has a little handle on it. I can carry it and take it anywhere.
Dude, I want to get. I would love to set up like a Fractal Terra as like a living room PC. Nice. Are we streaming on Twitch also? Yeah, we're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're on a few different places.
Watch us on all the platforms at once.
Yeah, guys, you could set up like a Meta PCs like thing. You could let us know like which one of our streams is the most laggy. You know, because you can look at it on like 5 different screens and go, hey, this one is a little bit behind. You know? If I have a choice between the 5080 and the 5070 Ti, which one should I choose if I lose aesthetics with the 5080? Yeah, so, see, that's the thing, because I'm a big aesthetics guy. I like aesthetics a lot. if I lose aesthetics with the 5080, I would rather, in my personal opinion, this is just Jared talking. This is not fit for everyone. This is just Jared. I would probably go with the 5070 Ti for aesthetics. However, if you're going for performance, go for that. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally just a generic answer. I would personally go with the 5070 Ti for the looks. I want my PC to be pretty, and I usually put my prettiness above everything else on my PC.
Can't you tell?
My hair. You guys saw my hair. It does not look good today. I'm having a bad hair day. It's okay. I'm unsure with the graphics card because of the power supply. I did some research. There's a 55 watt power supply with 20, which is not good. Yeah, if you're looking it up and people are saying that, like, hey, 550 watts isn't enough, maybe go a little bit higher. You're always going to want a little bit of headroom when you get a power supply. I usually say about 10% more than what you think you'll need. So if you think you need 600 watts, go ahead and get like a 650 or 700 watt. So that way you have a little bit of headroom for what you need.
Yeah, and for future upgrades.
Yeah, and for future proof too. Like, I have an 850 watt power supply right now with a 5070 Ti, and I know if I ever upgrade that graphics card, I have to upgrade the power supply too. You know, so that is a thing that I have to take into account right now because of my upgrade path that I put myself on. But if you don't want to have to deal with that for a while, just upgrade your power supply a little bit more than what you think you're gonna need. If I buy an Astral Panda 9950, you should buy an Astral Panda 9950. You should do that.
You know about the Astral Panda 9950?
The Astral Panda 9950 is probably my favorite PC. It's definitely my favorite Ready To Ship we have available right now. If you don't know about the Astral Panda 9950, it's a Height Y70 touch case with a ROG Astral. It's either a 5080 or 5090. I'm not super familiar with the exact thing. I just walk by it and I see it and I know what it is. So it's 5080 or 5090 in there with a 9950 XRD, probably a 5090 if you're going to put it up with a 9950 XRD. I'm assuming. I don't know. But it's one of my favorite builds right now. The Astral Panda is goated. Do you guys sell cases too? I'm not sure if our custom prints are available as just the case.
I'm not sure. Do them standalone. We can always have something ordered, like if you want to do like a special order.
Yeah, if you want to do like a custom,
build,
you could put in a custom with us.
I don't know if we do them like just standalone cases.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to get back to you on that one. Bought the Shade 2 days ago. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Yeah,
Shade's a great build.
Shade is an awesome build. What do I do if I break one of the motherboard I/O screws? What? The I/O screws?
Like to hold on the I/O shield?
Yeah,
Or just like one of the motherboard like standoffs.
If it's a standoff screw that you broke, you can get those pretty easily replaced. Usually you just say, hey, I broke a standoff, and they'll let you know where to get one, or if there's any that are compatible or whatever. Where is Hey Man? I'm right here. Hey Man. Does that help? Does that help? Is that good? Yep. No? Okay. Love the videos. I built a bunch of PCs from a video for 500. Nice. Yeah, I think we put out a video a few months ago where we were like, hey, what's the best PC I can get for like 500 bucks? And we boom, boom, boom.
Nice.
You know, listed off some specs.
Love the high-end builds, but the budget build is also always appreciated.
The best PC in our website for $2,000. It's a great question.
We have so many SKUs.
We have so many SKUs. Yep. Oh, super chat. We got a super chat. XX Tradashi? Tradashi? I don't know how to say that. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you.
If we're struggling between them, do you have any tips? Yeah, building your first PC at the end of the year. Do you have any tips? Yeah, take your time. Go slow. Make sure you're doing things right. Double check yourself before you plug stuff in to make sure that you're plugging stuff into the right ports, because if you try to power it on and you have a fan header in the wrong place, you're gonna fry something. It's not gonna be fun.
If you're unsure of something, double check.
Yeah.
There's videos on YouTube, our videos, maybe.
Our videos
can help you out. Yeah.
There's a ton of places where you can go to get there's tons of YouTube videos that are just like walkthroughs of hey, build a PC with me, or I'm gonna teach you how to build a PC.
You can probably find your specific case that you're building and just to see how they're running their cables. You
might even be able to find the motherboard and stuff too. Yeah. Like people stream PC building all the time, and sometimes they give you little tidbits or whatever. Are you still here since yesterday?
Yes, they locked us in here.
Yeah, no, they locked us in here. I can't move. I haven't gone to the bathroom in 48 hours. So that's a little bit of
an
an
issue.
issue.
Trog to let me do a 24-hour build stream. How many PCs can I build in 24 hours?
I think we would lose our minds. But I also think that would be a ton of fun.
Sick.
Guys, what do we think about that? If we meet, like, let's set a goal or something. Maybe we can talk the big bosses here and let us do a 24-hour stream. Yeah, that'd be fun. Just just David building PCs for 24 hours.
Like a little camp stove or something.
Yeah,
we grill up some food.
Let's hustle up some grub.
Yeah.
Let's rustle up some grub. Do a little camp stove in here. Just have a can of beans.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah,
I feel like they'd like it.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good time. This build is gonna look sick. A lot of the times, I love when white cases have black motherboards in them. I think they look so good.
I like the contrast.
Yeah, the panda look, I think is great.
I don't always love a two-tone look, but in certain things, especially with the board, I think it works.
Yeah. Hey Jared, thanks for your skits. My dad bought me a PC and I'm really grateful. So thanks, man. Please view Jared. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm really glad that you got a PC because of watching our videos. That's awesome. I love that people are getting into the hobby. With us, like
everybody should have a PC.
I know we were talking about it yesterday, but like it's really awesome because I know me and you kind of like talked about how like TechTube was a big part of like what we did and like how we got our jobs and how we got an interest in this stuff. And now being on that side of YouTube and like doing that kind of stuff, it's really inspiring. Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's
so
awesome.
Cool.
Like I love seeing comments that are like, "Hey, I'm building my first PC off of this. Thanks, guys." It's like, yes, like I'm so glad. There is somebody that says the Ninja XT H9 Flow is bad. What do you think? Because they say the Lian Li 011 Vision is better. Just because one case is you consider to be better doesn't mean other cases are bad. Yeah. I think the H9 Flow is a great case. I think the Lian Li 011 is a great case. I don't think either one of them are better or worse than the other ones. I think you just kind of, you get what you can afford and like what fits in your aesthetic, and I think that's fine. I don't think there's like a right answer when it comes to PC cases either. Like cases can vary so much, and it's honestly just a housing for you to put your other stuff in. So it matters, but it doesn't matter for like performance. Yeah. If you did an open air config, you would be just as good if you had a case or not. Hi chat, hello. Is a GTX 960 and an i5 6500 a good combo? It might be time for an upgrade there, Adon. Might be time for an upgrade there, brother.
A couple generations back.
Yeah, it's a few generations old. Might be time for an upgrade. Saved for years, it was a good decision. Master Wizard Tour, guys. I love this. I just bought a 5080 build with my own money. I'm 13. I saved for years. It was such a good decision.
Nice,
dude.
You are goated.
That is one of the things that I miss about like the olden days.
The hustle,
the hustle,
saving up for each part. Right?
Yeah, like having to like meticulously plan out. It's like if I go with this version, right? This version costs $2 more than the other.
Yes.
But it has this thing and whatever. So I just love that like the grind, that some people have for their PC components.
13 to save up for a 5080.
That's awesome. A lot of money, dude. Like that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of lawns mowed.
Yeah, that's a lot of lawns mowed. A lot of laundry washed. A lot of dogs walked.
Absolutely.
A lot of babies sat. A lot of diapers changed. So good on you, man. That's so great to hear.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Ryzen 5 7600X with 3060, a good combo. You might want to go up a little bit more on that GPU, but it's a solid combo. It'll get you what you need to do. It'll play games. It's like I love the questions of like, is this a good combo? It's like, will it play game?
Will it play game? If it play game, good combo.
Will it play game? Good combo. Do you play Poppy Playtime? I don't. My case looks very good. Also, AIO rocks. Yeah, I'm a big fan of AIOs. I love AIOs. What do you think? You're an air cooling guy, right?
I do like an air cooler. I have a nice Be Quiet air cooler in mind, but it's an AIO looks great. Yeah. I think in a lot of builds, and can offer good performance. So.
Well, what CPU do you have at home, David?
I have a 12400.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 13400.
Okay. But still not something that needs like a crazy
exactly.
AIO.
No,
yeah,
exactly.
I'm Australian. I'm thinking about a computer with 5090 Ryzen 7. Currently have a 2060 Ryzen. Is it a good idea to buy the new computer? Yeah, you're gonna have to get a new motherboard. You're gonna have to get a new power supply. If you're getting all those things and you want to get that without the new PC, and you're like, oh, maybe I should just upgrade. No, you should just upgrade because you're gonna need new RAM, new power supply. You might as well just get a new case at that point. You're gonna need a new motherboard. Just upgrade. At this point, it's time to upgrade. Overgrown PS Vita. That's a deep cut. It's so funny to me when like people make references to like older videos, and I'm like, whoa, that's a deep cut, and it's like released like last week. Cause like to me, I filmed it like so long ago.
Right.
Let's see. Mario RTX 3060 is not getting above 70% utilization in certain games like GTA 5. How to fix it? Yeah. So like I said, I was talking about this earlier. Your GPU can only take as so much as your CPU and RAM can feed it.
Yeah.
So if you're not getting 100% utilization on your GPU, it means that you might have a bottleneck when it comes to your CPU. So if you're only getting 70% of your utilization from that, you might need to get a new CPU or new RAM. I would probably say CPU. That would be my recommendation. Is my case good? Corsair 3500X ARGB, yeah, love that case. Great case. We build with that case here.
We built with that yesterday.
Let's see, BMW case, don't you dare turn this into a lunchable lunchbox. Good lord, yeah. I think that was one of my first videos that I did on the channel. What game do you have the most hours on?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Stardew Valley. I've said this so many times, but I love this game so much. I have a 100% perfection file on Stardew. I love this game so much. One of my favorite games ever. Thank you, Concerned Ape, for making this. It really got me. Yeah, like hats off to you, man. It's so much fun.
I think mine's Cuphead.
Cuphead?
That's the only game I think I've ever actually played all the way through and finished it out.
Yeah, like, well, like with Stardew too. Like, I don't know about it with Cuphead, but like with Stardew, it's like to get 100% perfection, you have to ship every item.
Yeah.
You have to get 10 points, 10 hearts of friendship with every villager. You have to max out your friendship with everybody. You have to complete the mines. You have to go down like 100 levels in Skull Cavern. And I also did this with no perfection waivers because I know that is a thing that you can do on Stardew too. So no perfection waivers, 100% completion. It's not a pre-record. Hello, I'm right here. Hi.
Hello.
Not a pre-record. I'm right here. Good streaming PC for $800. Yeah, you probably could. I would go with like an AM4 build, but I would definitely put a lot of your money into your GPU because if you're gonna do a streaming build, that's gonna be where a lot of your bottleneck is. Also CPU too, because if you're gonna be doing games and streaming at the same time on the same PC, you're gonna need a pretty decent rig. But this is definitely doable for $800. Jared is such an interesting guy. You should make more streams on Meta PCs. That's exactly the plan.
That's what we're doing.
That's the plan, baby. Every day. Fast paced or slow story games? Yes. I just love story games. I'm a big story game guy. I don't play a lot of online games personally, so that's why the switch to Linux to me was super easy because I didn't have to worry about anti-cheat because I don't really play games that have it, so it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, I don't play a lot of competitive, but I do play a lot of story games. I like fast paced. I like slow. Doesn't matter as long as the story is good. Do I have any kids at home? I don't. I don't have any kids. I have a dog. I have the sweetest dog. His name is Jax. He's the best. He's a boxer. He's about 80 pounds. He's the sweetest boy. What's a really good budget CPU for gaming? The Ryzen 5 7500 or 7600. It's a great CPU. Budget GPU. I think you can get it for. Let me see. Let me see the prices on that right now. I'll check right now. Ryzen 5 7600. You can get it for about $180 right now on Amazon.
Nice.
In my area, I don't know about your guys's, but $180 for a CPU is not bad. And then if you get a good motherboard beside it, you're gonna have a good time.
Yep.
Hey, big fan. Yeah, me too. Big fan. Love the show.
Thank you, Blade.
Caesar said he's gonna come to the USA and buy from Meta PCs. Come on down.
Let's go.
We'll take it. We'll take your money. Hey man, I'm back. Hello, Random21. Welcome. Can I build a good PC for GTA 5 for $350? I've seen some crazy people do some crazy stuff on a budget. Yeah. If you've ever seen like those builds where people just throw like a GPU and an Optiplex for like $100, yeah. I mean, like you can do some crazy stuff with a budget. You just have to be smart. You have to be really smart. You have to be a little scrappy, but you can get it done. Is a B650 reasonable for a Ryzen 9 7900X? Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable. Do y'all ship to Cali? Yes, we do ship to California. High for 1440p gaming and 240 hertz esports. Should I do a 5080 or 4080? I think you're gonna have a pretty good time with either one of those at 1440p. So, 5080 is gonna do you a little bit better, but it's gonna hurt your wallet a little bit more. 4080, you might be able to get it on the used market for a little bit cheaper. So yeah, I think either way, you're gonna have a good time at 1440p with 240 hertz, especially with like frame gen on the 5080. You're gonna have a much better time with frame gen on the 5080 to try to keep that hertz rate high, or the frame rate high. Is the 4060 good for 1440p? I think it's more of a 1080p card. I think it does dabble in 1440p. I don't know if I would say it's good at dabbling at 1440p. I think you could do it. I think you could run it. I think it'd be fine. I just think it would probably not do you too great. Oh, but you might have said the 4060 Ti is it good for 1440p? Maybe. I still think, you know, I still think it's more of a 1080p card. I'm gonna come to Cali, but a 16-hour flight. It's gonna be rough. Meta PCs can't wait. Oof. Good job, Caesar. No, I don't know if you should fly out just to get something shipped. Thank you for answering my questions, Jared. Your shorts are very entertaining. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Should I upgrade 4060 Ti, Ryzen 7, 5700X, and 32 gigs of DDR4? Ollie, does it do what you need it to do? If it does what it needed to do, and you're not having any issues, I wouldn't. But if you want to upgrade, head on over to metapcs.com and check out what we have available. Oh, Meta PC is currently having issues with my commander disconnecting and reconnecting to IQ constantly. What are your thoughts on what would cause this? It might be a bad connection. I would look at your connecting points and see what's going on there. PowerPoints and see what's PowerPoints. PowerPoint. A Microsoft family. No, I would look at your power connectors and see what's going on there because that might be what's not getting the information. Is it possible to daisy chain too many fans together? Yes, it is. Either your fans won't get power. You're not gonna have a good time if you daisy chain too many together. So I would recommend to get a splitter and then split off of another one of your fan headers. Yep. It's probably gonna be your best bet. Any future-proof PC build? There is not a future-proof PC build. That does not exist. The best thing you can do right now is to try to get a build that you think is going to last for the next 5 to 10 years. I don't think there's anything... Future-proofing is a concept that doesn't really hold up. Like, you can kind of future-proof. AM5 is kind of the biggest thing about future-proofing. AM5 and power supplies. But honestly, like, if you future-proof too much, you're going to mess yourself up. So, maybe don't. I just think that like you're gonna sink a ton of money into a power supply that's like it's not even gonna get full utilization. You're gonna sink a ton of money into like the best of the best components, and it's gonna future-proof your rig. When in reality, in a few years, there's gonna be tech that comes out that can outshine it, and it's not gonna be future-proofed, but it could be a rig that can hold up for a long time. So that's what I think. My opinions on future-proofing. Biggest part about future-proofing is AM5. I thought Jared RGB. No, I'm right here. That's RGB. That's funny. 4K monitor, 1440p OLED. Which one? I game on a 1440p OLED. I have 2 of them, and I love it.
I would say if it's between a 4K non-OLED and a 1440p OLED, go OLED.
Yeah, go OLED every time. OLED looks great. Or do mini LED. Mini LED is also good
too. You will not regret having an OLED.
Yeah, you won't regret having an OLED. It's hard to go back after you have an OLED. Everything looks worse after you look at it on an OLED. And dude, I've been gaming on an OLED for, I don't know, 3-4 months now.
Nice.
I can't go back. Yeah. I cannot go back. Even when I look at my brother's PC, which is like in the living room, and it's like, it's an IPS panel. It's a good looking panel. Yeah, it's just not OLED. Of course. It's not, like, I don't get those deep blacks, the richness of the colors. Like, I just don't get that. And
contrast.
Yeah. I also don't think I'm doing HDR right now, which is kind of crazy, because on my Linux has issues with HDR.
Dude, does it?
Yeah. Some issues. Wayland is the big Windows compositor for Linux, so it is it just has some issues with HTC with what's the word I'm looking for? HDR. HPC. What am I saying HPC for? I got distracted. People were texting me. I know I brought this up yesterday, but oh man, we're doing a white power supply on this case too? Gosh, this is awesome.
Very nicely matched color scheme here.
The one thing I don't like about some white cases is that sometimes if you get other white components, the white is just off.
Yeah, slightly off. They don't match the same white.
And like with black
color,
right, with black you have a little bit more forgiveness with that. But with white, it's kind of hard to do. But it does look good, and this will blend in much better. I'm nitpicking. I'm being nitpicky. Oh, super chat, Kenny.
Thank you,
super
Kenny.
Chat. 79. I don't know.
Something.
That's a squiggle.
We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Kenny. Really appreciate that. Hey man, is it worth the upgrade to the NVIDIA GTX Titan X Pascal to an RTX 5070? 1080p 100Hz monitor. See, Landon, getting us the information we need.
Resolution that we need.
The Titan X Pascal, the Titan X in general, maybe not Pascal. Titan X is a legendary card. If you are gonna upgrade, Landon, I would recommend to get a new monitor, first of all, because if you're gaming on 1080p and 100 Hz, might not give you the best out of that 5070. But if you're gonna upgrade it, make sure to keep that Titan card. Make sure to keep that Titan card because it's awesome. Titan cards are great. I wish we would do more Titan stuff. Let's see. Ryzen 7 7800X 8-core processor. 8-core 16-thread. Love it. I think I also have an 8-core 16-thread at home.
Is that the 7800X 3D?
Yeah. Nice. I think it's 8 cores. 8-core 16-thread. What's a good budget for a gaming PC? A good budget? Probably going to be around $1,000.
Great place to start,
Yeah, $1,000 is a good place to start.
You could, of course, go cheaper.
You could go cheaper. You could go more expensive depending on your components. But honestly,
that's just a good.
Yeah, like $1,000, $1,200, somewhere around there is a really good place to get started at your budget, and then kind of look up to see like what's going on. What I usually do is I usually spec it out exactly how I want it to be specced out, and then I go, okay, what can I downgrade here
what do I need
to match my budget?
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's what I usually do. But
we'll go ahead and unbox this graphics.
The 9060 XT. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a little tape. Why not? Get a little overhead.
What's the thing about the 9060 non-XT that's coming out?
Okay.
I saw that they did some testing.
Yeah, I saw they did a little bit of testing on the 9060 non-XT. I haven't read a lot of that about it, but I've heard it's going to be pretty decent. I don't think it's going to be bad. I think it's an 8 gig card, right? That's the thing about talking about cards that don't exist yet, is because like, oh yeah, we got some testing on this thing, and it might be good, it might not be, but like a lot of the specs and stuff aren't publicly available, or like just aren't common knowledge yet. So you can see like a really bad benchmark and like, whoa, that's weird. Why is that bad? And it's just like, oh no, it's just like that one tester got like a weird card, you know? So it's a little hard at the early stages to say like, yes, this is going to be a good card or it's going to be a bad card, whatever. But honestly, it's like I said, the best graphics cards are the ones that fit in your budget. Favorite distro at Linux is going to be Fedora. I'm always going to sing Fedora's praises. I love Fedora.
You don't see yourself switching anytime soon?
No, man. I'm kind of chilling. So I did what every Linux user does when they first get into Linux. I did distro hopping, which is a thing where you try different distros and see what works, see what doesn't. I started with Kubuntu. I loved it, but it just didn't get updated as much as I wanted it to. And Fedora is a rolling release. So every few days you'll get updates and stuff that just come out.
Right.
So yeah, it's kind of fun. Nice chain, Devin. Wow, David, they said nice chain, dude. They said nice chain, Devin. Wow. I wish I could do chains, but I only wear silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't look good.
Trying it out. We'll see how.
I look a little jaundiced with gold on.
Super chat.
Super chat. Monetarily dysfunction. Thank you so much for the super chat. My MSI Gaming Trio 5090 power connector melted.
MSI Gaming Trio 5090
converted to
power
water block.
connector
Does warranty
melted.
still cover
Yellow
it?
tip
Oh,
cables.
brother,
Plugged
I'm
all the
so
way in
sorry.
BTW. Converted
Oh
to
my
water
gosh.
block. Does
That's
warranty
terrible.
still cover it?
If I were you, I would get in touch with MSI ASAP, brother. ASAP, dude. Like, holy. MSI Gaming Trio 5090 power connector melted. Yellow tip cables plugged in all the way, by the way. Converted to water block. Does warranty still cover it? Yeah, I hope so, man. You should be in your RMA. I hope. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Sick change in the chat. Sick chains. Are you 2 chains now?
I guess so.
David's
until I get another one.
David is 2 chains. Until he gets 3, then he'll get 3 chains.
Yeah. I've seen 2 chains wearing more than 2 chains, and it scared me. I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, what's going on?
Whoa. Should I get the 5070 and a new monitor, or get a 5070 Ti and wait for a new monitor? I currently have a 1650 and a 1080p monitor. This would be for War Thunder and Ark Survival Evolved. Great game. Great games. I haven't played them personally, but I've heard they're awesome. Should I get the 5070 and a new monitor, 5070 Ti, and wait for the monitor? That's a great. So the 5070 and the 5070 Ti are both. I would say get the 5070 and a new monitor. You're gonna thank yourself. You're gonna thank yourself when you're gaming on that new 1440p with that 1440p card. You're gonna have a great time. I think that especially if you're getting the 5070 Ti, you should definitely try it. Should definitely get a new monitor and a 5070 instead of just a 5070 Ti. But if you're willing to wait, then get the 5070 Ti and get a new monitor later. There's a fill.
And just like that, we're done.
Are we done?
I didn't even realize. I was living there talking, hanging out, and then I look up and
we're already done? We're already finished? How does this work?
Here. I don't know what happened there.
Guys, check this thing out. Here, let me the zoom on.
Check that out. Got that all white build except for the board and the card, and I really love the contrast there, honestly, with those white tubes from the AIO, the white fans.
Mm-hmm. I love the Panda look. It's not for everyone. Yeah. We got some comments saying like some people don't like the black and white. Some people do. Yeah. That's all taste right there. All right, and it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to get a white motherboard too. Mm-hmm. Like it's a little difficult. It is. Yeah. But I think Panda looks great. And guys, look at this thing. It looks so pretty. All right, we're gonna plug her in.
Let's do it.
All right.
It's always the most nerve-wracking part.
We need a longer power cable in here.
I keep forgetting to ask.
I always forget to ask. I'm
scrounge up a longer one for us. I'm sure we can get some extra length.
Let's see. Boom.
There we go.
David is a fast builder. It's kind of crazy because we've been on stream for just at an hour. We just hit an hour. Okay. He just hit an hour and he's already done.
Nice. I'm thinking
mid-tier LED or high-end IPS. Ooh, mid-tier. I would do mid-tier mini LED.
Mini LED is really nice.
What do you think? Like, what's the refresh rate on the mini LED though? Because that's gonna be a big. That's gonna make a lot of difference.
What are the specs?
What are the specs? We have a Ryzen 5 7600 and a 9060 XT in here.
32 gigs, DDR5, and a 2 terabyte.
2 terabyte NVMe. Yep. That's it. Best GPU for 1440. I'd say 5080 is going to be at the top tier for that.
5070 Ti.
Also
yeah,
Ti.
yeah. I mean, but they're saying like top tier. If we're going top tier, I'd say 5080 for 1080 or 1440. But I mean, because I think 5090 is more 4K centered than anything else.
Well, I mean, like, sorry, hi everybody.
Phil's here.
Phil, by the way.
I mean, like, 5090
is the goated, yeah.
It's the toppest tier.
Yeah.
Right.
Technically on a 5080, like if the 5080 Super that's coming out later with 24 gigs of VRAM, you can probably pull 4K.
Yeah,
and
probably.
You can probably pull 4K on a 5080, but if we're talking top tier without like going into $2,500,
right.
5070 Ti, 4090.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. I agree.
Thank you, Phil.
Thanks, Phil. Phil looks great. Yeah, Soul Observer is in our Discord. Guys, if you don't know about our Discord server, we have a Beacons link on our Twitch chat. Now we should have some on other platforms as well, that you can join our Discord server and come hang out with us and say hi. It's been a lot of fun in there. Let's see, what's the price of this one? I'm not sure off the top of my head the price of this build. I think
this is a custom, so it's not. This isn't one of the ones that are listed on our website, but you can definitely find like comparable systems on our website, metapcs.com.
Yeah, you can go to our website, metapcs.com. If you want to, you can actually put this thing probably in the configurator and get a pretty similar price point. Not sure, just because this is a custom, I'm not sure the price point off the top of my head. But this thing is pretty, man. I did a good job. Absolutely. I love a white build. And then this cable management is also baller. Guys, what are we thinking of this cable management? Can you see it? Nope, I don't think we can. I don't think we can turn that far. Where are you? Oh, you can kind of see it. It's all right here. It's all right here on the side. But yeah, David does a great job with the cable management every single time. From India. Hello from India.
Hey, thanks for tuning in.
Hello. Thank you so much for coming on. How much for this PC? Acer Nitro, a good manufacturer for the 9070 XT. Like I said yesterday, guys, manufacturers don't really bother me as long as it's a good card and it does the job. Yeah. That's what it needs to do. So yeah, manufacturers. I mean, they all do a pretty good job. I don't think they read TikTok, y'all. Yeah, we do. I'm reading it right now.
We're reading.
What?
See ya.
What? We see you. Jared, what tattoos do you have? I got a few. David, do you have any tattoos?
I don't. Not yet.
Not yet? Not yet is
Not
the
yet.
key word.
It'll happen eventually.
Yeah, it usually happens.
I have a buddy that has a tattoo shop, and he keeps telling me he wants to do some art on me.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
down.
do it
I
up.
just haven't had the time.
Or yeah, tattoos are expensive. But my tattoos, this one is a pin. I should probably do the main. This one is a quill breaking a sword. The pin is mightier than the sword, right? That's what that one is. I got this one 2 weeks later. It's a camera that says "Never Stop Creating" on it.
That's sick.
Yeah,
That's
I
really
like this
cool.
tattoo a lot.
Yeah.
And then this one is a microphone because I sing and I do radio for a while. I actually got this before I did radio, so it kind of adopted a new meaning
Let's
after.
go, yeah.
And now I'm doing streaming stuff, so I always have the microphone around. Then I got this guy. This is the comedy tragedy masks for acting.
Your
big
opinion
acting
on
kid,
open
and then,
air
obviously I
case?
still do it now.
I have the
so,
Gunzone G20.
Yeah.
Very cool. Tattoo
Yeah,
tour.
tattoo tour. Yeah, these are all I got. All on my left arm. I gotta finish this sleeve off. Let's see. We got a super chat. We got a couple of super chats. Oh, we got a super chat. Your opinion on open air cases? I have the Granzon G20. Open air cases are sick.
I love open air cases.
Yeah.
I've been open air for a long time.
Yeah, dude. A test bench is really all you need. If you want to save some budget on a case, just get a test bench. You're gonna be fine.
My first build was my motherboard sitting on top of its box because I was too lazy to put it in a case.
Why not? Why not? It works.
It had great airflow.
Great airflow.
Absolutely, that's it. I think we'll go ahead and get this out of the way.
Yeah. We'll
We'll
get the next one started.
Yeah.
Am I good to unplug this? Is it gonna
Yeah.
PC? Yeah.
I'll go see what they've up for us.
Cool, perfect. Fractal Terra, what do you think of this case? I love the Fractal Terra. I love the Terra. I love those like small form factor builds. They're so hard to build in, and I don't know that I would ever do one. I would love to do one as a challenge, but I don't know if I would do it like, I don't know, it's just it's a stressful thing.
Yeah, I love building the small form factor.
Yeah.
It's like a puzzle to me where it all fits together. It's so satisfying. Things kind of just go where they're gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
There's not a ton of thinking involved.
You just kind of zone in, put it together, and you're done.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sing "Hey There, Delilah." No.
I was singing that yesterday in the car with my
Were you?
girl. That's so
Really?
funny.
You hang out with your girlfriend yesterday, dude?
Was.
I'm supposed to be. I might be hanging out with my girlfriend tonight. I don't know. Where's our computer man? I'm right here. I'm your computer man now. It's me.
I am the captain.
I'm the new computer man. No, I'm kidding. Zach's somewhere around here. I don't know where he's at. Jared, where's Harold? Harold?
We need a little minifig.
Dude, I'm gonna get a little mini guy. I'm gonna name him Harold.
It's gonna be Harold.
So that way we don't. Whenever someone says, "Hey, where's Harold?" I can go, "Hey, here we go." Do I need a Phillips or a magnetic screwdriver, or does a generic screwdriver also work for PC building? That is a great question. I would recommend a magnetic screwdriver, but if you don't have one and you just have a Phillips head, that'll work just fine. Literally,
You can always make a Phillips magnetic too.
yeah, they
Or
have
use like that
magnetizers.
for-
Yeah, so this little guy is a magnetizer.
Yep.
It'll demagnetize and magnetize your heads for you on your screws.
There are some things you don't want to be waving a magnet around, so
Right.
like the demagnetizing is nice on that.
Yeah. But yeah, like honestly, I would recommend a Phillips head screwdriver. Like literally, if I'm building a PC, sorry David, if I'm building a PC, this is all I need. This is a screwdriver. You guys all know and love it. LTT screwdriver. This is what I recommend. But hopefully, I would love to get some other. I don't know. I recommend the LTT screwdriver, but if you can't afford the LTT screwdriver, a regular Phillips head will work just fine. We have some fancy ones here. We do. This one's a mechanical screwdriver, so you just press a button and it spins for you, so you don't really have to worry about it. But that's because like these guys here are screwing stuff in all day, so it makes more sense. Can I call Zach? No. 7900 XTX, 9800 X3D. What monitor should I get? I'm gonna play esports. I would go for a high refresh rate 1080p or a high refresh rate 1440p. Maybe something even. Excuse me. They have stuff that's now you can switch back and forth between resolutions. and get a higher refresh rate on like 1080p, but also have like 4K 120 for like story mode games, that would be pretty cool. I know that there's a few different brands that do like mini LED stuff like that, so I would look into those. My boys, what's good? Hello, hello. What it do? That's so funny. Ryzen 5 5500 and GTX 960 a good combo. If not, let me give you $1 for a GPU. I wish I could just take $1 for a GPU. I wish. It's not the best combo, but if it does what you need it to do, that's all that matters. Thoughts on the MSI Mag panel lineup? I haven't looked at that lineup yet. Let me take a gander. Let me take a gander here real quick. What's it? MSI Mag panel. Ooh, these are some pretty cases. I like the curved glass and like the angle on these. Yeah. That's pretty sick. The glass looks awesome. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that GPU support bracket though. It just looks like a lot. But, yeah. Is good. Gaming on a Sapphire card. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Sapphire makes good stuff. I love your guys' content. Finally finished my PC build, and I'm finishing right now while watching. Awesome, Risk Tech. That's sick, dude. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you can watch other people build PCs while you're building your PC. That's awesome. I wanted an all-white build with a 9060 XT, 16 gigabytes, Ryzen 5 9600X, 32 gigs DDR5, and 1 terabyte NVMe, and the NZXT H9 Flow. What's a good budget motherboard I can use? Yeah, any B650s are great AM5 motherboards that get the job done. I use a B650 at home and I love it. Our cheapest PC, I believe, from
What's
Johnny
y'all's
Silverhand.
cheapest PC?
Thank you for coming out of your video game to give us some to ask a question. Love that. Our cheapest PC right now. Let's head on to the website and I'll tell you all about it. MetaPCs.com. Meta PCs. Ready to ship PCs. Boop, 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 boop. How are you guys doing today, guys? Johnny Silverhand, what's your cheapest PC? Our cheapest PC right now is the Flux or the Frost Flux. What I love about these PCs, it's an AMD Radeon RX 6600 with a 12400F. That is our cheapest rig right now. It's great for 1080p. And also, if you go over to our website, where you're also going to notice is that the white and black configurations are the exact same price. That is right. We do not do a white tax here at Meta PCs. So if you get a white case or a black case, it doesn't matter. It's going to be the same price. Oh, another super chat. Granzon G20 is an open air case for custom water loops. The entire case is one giant distro plate. Check it out. I had so much fun building on it.
G20 is an open air case for custom water loop. The entire case is one giant distro plate.
It sounds like the Singularity.
I had so much fun building on it. D.
Granzon G20. Oh, yeah. I've seen this. I've seen these online before. That's pretty sick. That's really cool, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't done a lot when it comes to water cooling, like especially custom water cooling. That's not really my thing, mostly because of the amount of maintenance that is required for those. And I'm not that good at figuring that stuff out. I mean, I am, but you know, water cooling is just like another entire hobby that is encapsulated by the PC space, and it's very intimidating to get into. And if you do get into it, you're gonna mess some stuff up, and I don't know that I want to deal with those consequences of messing that stuff up. You know what I mean? Ryzen 5 5500 and 5060 balanced. I think that's a pretty solid. It depends on the 5060. If it's the Ti with 16 gigs, but if it's an 8 gig card and a Ryzen 55, yeah, I think it's a good. I mean, it depends on if you're playing at 1080p. But if you're playing at 1080p, you're gonna have a great time. With 3070 Ti and i7 11th gen, 16 gigs of RAM, what should I upgrade? That's a pretty solid rig. I don't think you need to upgrade anything in that. As long as it's doing what you need it to do, I think you're going to be fine. Why are there so many different versions of Linux? Great question. I'd love to tell you. There's so many different versions of Linux because Linux is open source. So because of that, people can take the Linux kernel, or Linux GNU, is what people are using nowadays, GNU, they take those and they can redistribute them however they want. So sometimes you get distros that are mainly for video editing and stuff. I know Ubuntu has a flavor, they call it a flavor, that is mainly geared toward video editing and stuff. So there's a few different ones. Jared, you joined the Discord. Great, thank you so much for joining. But yeah, the different distros are different use cases and different functionality. So different distros are going to give you different updates, different software. You're going to interact with it a little bit differently. They have different desktop environments. You can build it from scratch if you want to use Arch. There's a ton of different ways to do it. So yeah, that's why there's so many different variations of Linux. What do we got here?
We got a cool one.
Yeah?
This one's really cool.
Is it a height?
It is a height. It's a Y70 that we're going to convert to a Y70 Touch.
Is it a 9950 Panda?
It's not the Panda.
Oh!
It's the Astral 9950 though, so we do get
Okay,
that Astral.
we do get the Astral.
We do get the
Let's
Astral.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, love the Astral. Basically, this thing is going to be kind of like the 9950 Panda, except for black case instead of white.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
Yep. And then we're using the M25 G2 fans that I've raved about on stream, like I think 3 or 4 times now. I love these fans. Won't stop saying it.
He's a big fan of the fans. He's a big fan.
Fan of the fans.
He's
Absolutely.
a fan. I'm looking to get a good PC for under $700. Any tips? Used market, and AM4. Those are gonna be my 2 biggest tips. Used market and AM4. Can't wait to see the Panda though. One of these days we're gonna get a Panda in here. We're gonna get a Panda in here, and I'm gonna cry, and we're gonna have a great time. Can't wait. Thank you, Drew, for throwing in the Discord link. Guys, if you want to join our Discord, head on over to MetaPCs, to discord.gg/MetaPCs. Head on over there and join our Discord. We would love to have you guys in there. Is a Ryzen 5 9600X and a 9070 XT a good combo? Yes, that is a good combo. Let's see. Let's check it on TikTok. 30% of the way there on my first boot. Nice, dude. Congrats. Why is my RTX 3060 Ti and Ryzen 5 5600X always deliver lower settings than average on CPU games? Deliver lower than average on CPU intensive games. I would say it's probably an issue with your CPU. Crazy games?
Could be.
I'm not trying to be stupid, but seriously. Take a look at your CPU. Maybe your cooling's not quite right. Maybe you're not getting full utilization out of your CPU. That's what I would take a look at. But judging on your chip, it might be a little too late to harm it. So, Jared, are you really bad at PC? And you ask, hey man, guy. I'm not really that stupid. I promise.
Jared's really good at PC, actually.
I'm good at PC.
He's good at PC.
Jared's good at PC. I've never been good at PC. I've never been good at anything. Are your thoughts on 9900X3D failing on ASRock motherboards? I haven't heard this. Is there a thing going on with ASRock right now?
On ASRock boards? I haven't heard anything.
I haven't heard any issue about that. I haven't heard anything about it. I did see one where they were like, "Oh yeah, this thing burned up on an ASRock board," but then like they also found out that there was like debris in the socket.
Right. Okay.
So that was what happened, and they cleaned off the chip, and it was fine. So I don't think there's anything going on. I think it's just a. Yeah, I think ASRock is just fine. Yeah, there's people over on TikTok saying my ASRock's good. We love ASRock. I like ASRock stuff. I've never had any issues with an ASRock board. So
we use a ton of ASRock stuff in our boards. That's how. I mean, that's why I trust them. So
I trust the crap out of ASRock. So if I haven't heard any issues. So. Have you played Red Dead Redemption 2? I have. Actually, I'm on I'm on a playthrough right now. So it's fun. It was really funny because I had to do some tinkering to get Red Dead Redemption 2 to work on Linux. That was some fun.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's a good time. Okay, so we got some NVMEs here.
We got some parts here, guys. So we have, starting off, 9950X3D.
Duh. Best of the
Come
best.
on,
Goated.
of course. 32 gigs, DDR5 6000.
T-Force RAM. Shout out
I'm
T-Force.
excited about these drives. We have 8 terabytes total. 8 terabytes. This is a 4 terabyte Gen 5 Samsung 9100 Pro.
Nice.
Yep, and then this is a 4 terabyte Gen 4 Kingston KC3000.
Nice.
Drive.
Yeah,
So,
all
super
the
stoked.
storage.
You're gonna put so many games on there.
So many games. You can fit so many games on these bad boys. So
Crazy
many
how
games.
Small storage has gotten.
Right? Like if you think about how big
8 terabytes is in our 2 hands, right?
Right.
now.
This is so much storage.
It's gnarly.
You know how much you can put on these things? So much. Put so much on this thing. Just join the Discord. Guys, welcome to the Discord.
Yeah, get up
Does
in
he
that
read the
Discord.
YouTube comments? I do read the YouTube comments. Hello. Jared, where's the big guy at? Right here. What's up?
I guess that's bigger. Scare him off.
I'm gonna do like my main on Marvel Rivals. Who am I? Mr. Fantastic, if you don't know.
Love that.
Marvel Rivals has a invincible move where he swells himself up like a wall. He just walks around like this, and he just takes all the damage and then shoots it back out. It's really cool. But it's a great move. But like it's so funny to watch him do it because he just like inflates. And he just walks around. Like
you do the inflation really well.
Yeah, thanks. It's like a.
Yeah.
Does that look good for you guys? Was that great? Was that good for you? Ceiling POV. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, let's get that top down.
Yeah.
Just got that RAM installed, so you're gonna want to make sure you put your Gen 5 drive in a Gen 5 slot.
Yes, make sure if you're
utilization.
getting Gen 5 stuff, you're putting them in Gen 5 compatible slots. This motherboard definitely has a Gen 5 compatible slot, which we like. Is ASRock a good brand? ASRock is a great brand. I'm thinking about getting the 9060 XT for 16 gigs for $350. Yeah, go for it. ASRock is a solid brand. I have a 4000 Quattro and an i9 10900X. Should I upgrade? 4000 Quattro. What card is that?
Also, if you're not sure what slot is a Gen 5 slot, read the manual that came with your board, or sometimes it's like silk screened on the board so you can see. Well, they can't, but it's PCA 5x4. So.
Oh yeah, I can see that. It's really tiny writing.
Really
Even if
tiny.
we put it up to the camera, you wouldn't be able to see it. It's one of those in-person things.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can definitely see it on there. Let's see. What was I looking up? I forgot.
So sorry.
I forgot what I was looking up. Oh yeah, the 4000 Quattro. That's what I'm looking up. I'm not too familiar with their workstation cards. Oh, it's a 4000 Ada. This is in the Lovelace series, so that's not bad by any means. And it has 20 gigabytes of GPU memory. I mean, I don't think that's a great gaming card, but I think you should definitely get like a gaming GPU because it's going to do you better in games. So that's my opinion on that. A 4050 in this laptop. This is a laptop. 4050, guys, this is a laptop.
Put it in.
Nice. That's the most stressful part about building a PC.
It's all the small little connectors that you can possibly snap off and.
Yeah, if you guys, I don't know if you've ever done this. Don't do this. Don't do this. But you can bend the PCIe the other way. You can just,
oh yeah.
You can just do that. You're not gonna have a good time. You're gonna break stuff, but you can do it. It's gonna break if you do that. Do not do that. Just want to make it very clear. I'm giving bad advice. This is bad advice. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't mess up your stuff just because a guy on the internet said you should. You can do it the other way. You should not. My local shops refuse to sell me their Asus ROG Crosshair 870 unless I'm buying their pre-built, so I bought almost everything from them except a few things. They allow it. That's so odd. Jared, do a backflip. No. Acer Nitro OC or Steel Legend ASRock for the 970 XT. Both are great brands. They're both great. Get whichever one is in your budget. In your budget. It's in my budget. No, I'm kidding. Super chat, the Duck Knight. Love all the vids and shorts you guys make. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
We love you.
Super chat.
We love you. Thank you for super chatting. We appreciate it.
Love all the vids and shorts you guys make.
Is an i5 3470 and a Radeon 7750 HD good enough to play GTA 6? No, probably not. Actually, does Jared actually not know anything about PCs? No, Jared knows a lot about PCs.
Jared knows a ton about PCs.
I try to know a lot. I try to give good advice. That's my biggest thing. My biggest worry is that I'm gonna give someone bad advice.
That's the point of the videos, is to
Yeah.
ask the weird questions and then get the good advice out of it.
Right. Yeah, because like sometimes with like pairings and configurations and stuff, it's a little hard to gauge, especially with like resolutions and stuff. It's because like if I don't know the resolution, it's hard for me to make a good consideration. I just know like out of the best parts, like if you say I'm gonna get a 5080 or 5070 Ti, I get the 5080, right? Like that's just duh. But also, yeah, Jared, smart boy. I try to be smart boy. Smartest boy.
That's fine.
I don't know what song this is.
We switched up from the smooth jazz at some
Yeah,
point. Another
we got
super chat.
Another super chat. Oh,
Let's
one.
go.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Shout out 01.
Can I win that PC? You can't win
Not
this
this
PC,
one.
but we do
But-
have some giveaways coming up in the next few months. Make sure you keep an eye out. Or next few months. Next few weeks. Make sure you keep an eye out for that.
That's it.
Another super chat.
Let's go. The hype train started.
Can you guys build me a PC? I'll pay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you'll
Can
pay
you
for it,
guys
head on over to
build me a PC? I'll
MetaPCs.com.
pay.
You might be able to see your build on a stream.
Absolutely. I'd love to do it for you.
We would love to build some PCs for you guys. Bro never checks Twitch chat. Hello. I have all the chats on the same screen. So like I'm
all of
checking
you.
all of them. Should I physically check the CPU or digitally? I test the cooling out digitally, that's all. I would do like a stress test before I start taking stuff out of your stuff again. But if it depends on what issues you're having. But honestly, it might be like mounting pressure, like that's always a thing, like stuff like that could interfere with your performance. But it's usually easier to tell if it's.
Thank you.
It's usually easier to tell if through a software whether your stuff is running right. So that's what I would recommend. Do I sell PCs in Romania? Unfortunately, we don't. Sorry. He does read it all the time. Just misses lots of chats to read. Yep. Thank you.
It's going fast, guys.
Yeah,
We're doing our best.
I'm really trying here. Guys. RTX 1070, 8GB, 1080p gaming. 1070 for 1080p gaming. I think it should be fine. I mean, 8GB. I think you should be alright. If you're doing 1080p, it should be fine. My 85 watt GPU pulled 160 watts. How do you get an 85 watt GPU? That's like running off board power, isn't it? Isn't 85 watts like the run off of board power?
Super chat.
Share my custom loop on your Discord. Thank you so much. I will check that thing out right after the stream. I cannot wait for that. Thank you guys so much for
Share
joining the
my
Discord
custom loop
and
build
some
on your
love from
Discord.
there.
D.
Can I buy a pre-built PC on your website? Yes, you can. Head on over to metapcs.com. Check us out. If we ship to you guys, yeah, you should be more than able to. Should be know this is Drew, who's in the chat right now. Would love to chat with you and help you out. Can I get a camera angle of a close-up of Jared's face? Absolutely not. No, I'm insecure. My pores are larger than they should be.
That's for members only.
Members only get to see my pores. Do you ever deliver PCs to Europe, and do you ever give away PCs too? Yeah, so unfortunately, shipping overseas is a little difficult. So we haven't gotten, I think we do North America now. I think we upgraded that to North America. I'm not 100% sure on that. But Artisan builds camera POV, that's funny. Let's see, how does Phil's PC run faster? FrameJet. If you're talking about that video, probably FrameJet. The Asus Prime 5070 good for 1440? Absolutely. 5070 is a great 1440p card. So, super chat at $10. Where can I contact you guys to build me a PC? So yeah, if you guys are looking to have us build you a PC, head on over to metapcs.com.
Where can I contact you guys to build me a PC?
And then you can put in an order through there. As long as we can deliver it to you, we can definitely build you a PC. Where's y'all's HQ? We're based out of Phoenix, Arizona. We also have an in-person store. You can just drop in and say hi. Linux is the best OS. I agree. Linux is the best OS. Can David make a PC in a pirate ship case?
That'd be cool.
Wanna
That'd
be
be
pirates?
really cool.
Wanna be pirates?
I could do some pirates.
Can you play
Can I
pirates?
play Pirate 101? It was
Oh,
after Wizard 101.
my gosh.
Shout out Wizard 101.
What a deep cut. Pirates 101.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
What a
Any
crazy
Pirate 101
cut.
fans in here?
Have you guys played Wizard 101?
Rise
I've never
up.
played Wizard 101.
You never played Wizard 101?
Mm-mm.
Dude, I paid for it. I
Really?
actually went past the free-to-play.
That's
There's
crazy,
a ton
dude.
of... Watch, there's a video on YouTube about the lore of...
I've seen the Wizard 101
Yeah.
Iceberg on YouTube. I usually
Okay.
watch Iceberg videos to fall asleep. David got some muscles. David does train.
We just hit the gym.
David's jacked.
Zimming
dude.
up. Sorry, we need to do a little fan swap. We got some wrong fans. That's
different
okay.
fans, different fans. We're gonna get some fan swaps going for you guys, and then we're gonna get right back into the build. But until then, we can hang out. Retro PC build, actually on our website right now. we have the, it's kind of a sleeper. It's the FLP01. It's a ready to ship. Go out next business day. So if you guys are looking for some sleeper
that one's so
PCs,
cool.
the FLP01 looks sick.
That one's
It's
really
literally a desktop PC. Like, it lays flat on your desk. It's like straight up old school PC. I want a CRT to put on top of it so I can play games like that,
so
like back in
cool.
the day,
Yeah.
but not gonna happen anytime soon.
And that's the FLPO2, right?
They did announce the FLPO2, and guys, what I love about the FLPO2 is it has like a boost button on the front where you can actually physically press the button and it will boost the fan curve. It's so sick.
That's so cool.
It's so sick. Are there any companies that ship to Europe? I'm not sure off the top of my head. I would love to help you out with that. I'm really sorry.
It'll keep cooking a little bit though. I'll wait for this new fan.
I have a Zotac 5080 OC 9800X3D. Is it okay to get a Game Max Infinity Pro case that comes with 5 fans and you also get AIO from Game Max? I'm worried about the temps will be high. What do you think? With 5 fans and AIO from Game Max. As long as you have AIO, you should be fine. That 5080 is going to do fine on air cooling for the most part. As long as you have enough intake going to it, you should be okay. We got some comments. I played Wizard 101 until it said I had to pay.
Yeah, that's the story for most people. I think most people stopped. I just begged my parents enough to be like, hey, please, I need to play Wizard 101. And
I
they
need to play Wizard 101.
I need to. It is imperative.
I don't think Zach hates Linux. I think it's just a part of the thing. You know, a lot of people don't like Linux.
Yeah.
So obviously, you know, if some people don't like it, then it gets a bad rap sometimes. But me and Zach have talked about Linux in private, and he seems interested in it. So like, I wouldn't just fully say that he's not out of it. I think it's
OS is another personal choice. I feel
right.
like,
OS is a very personal choice. I think that's like probably one of the most personal choices you can make when you get a PC. And like Windows on PC is gonna be 90% of the time what people go with. Every once in a while, you'll see someone like me that wants to, you know, run Linux as a main gaming thing. David, we lost the game. Dang it!
I lost the game.
Every time.
I hope that means a lot of people here lost the game. If you lost the game just now, type in chat. Sorry about that. If you don't know what we're talking about,
Someone in chat said you lost the game. I'm not gonna lose the game alone, so I made David lose the game with me. I made David lose the game with me, and now every one of you,
all of you,
300 people at one time lost the game. How do you feel about that?
Most people I've ever made lose the game.
Yeah, dude. A lot of people just lost the game because of me. Okay.
How many people actually know what we're talking about? I hope it's a good amount.
Nah, dude. Everybody knows about the game. You guys know about the game, right? You guys know about the game. Are you guys aware of the game? I'm waiting for chat to someone to tell me if they're aware of the game. Dude. We want to grab a RTX 4090 due to the RTX 5090 melting pin issues. It's still a problem with the 4090 there, Andreas. Only problem is in the places I find 4090 cards in stock, they're more money than the RTX 5090 cards. Any shops you recommend? I don't really have any shops off the top of my head. The 4090 is still creme de la creme. Can you say the specs again? Sure, yeah. The specs for this PC is going to be a 9950X3D. We got 8 terabytes of storage going in this bad boy. How much RAM are we putting in here?
32 gigs DDR5 6000.
32 gigs DDR5 6000, and we got a RTX 5090 Astral going in this bad boy.
Huge.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
And all of it's wrapped up in a Y70 that we're converting to a touch.
Yeah. So this is a regular Y70 we're going to convert into a touch. Jaden in the YouTube chat thinks he's funny. Type in sudo rmrf /dash in the terminal. No. If you don't know what that command does, for anyone out there that's wanting to experiment with Linux, if anyone tells you ever do rmrf dash in your terminal, that means you're going to wipe your entire drive. And not only are you going to wipe your entire drive, it's going to say remove, refresh, and then that dash is literally telling it to keep removing stuff until you cannot physically remove it anymore. So it goes through, makes sure everything is gone, and then it goes through again to make sure it wiped everything. I'm not kidding you, it's very, very bad. Yeah, see, sudo rm-rf /no preserve root. Yeah, that's the new one. That's because they put in a safeguard to make sure people couldn't just wipe their system immediately. So yeah, don't type that command in a terminal. You're gonna have a bad time. You're the man, Jared. Convince that to give me a free. Nope, not gonna do that. Just got a 5070. Congratulations.
Nice.
Love the 5070. It's a good card. Do you ship to Antarctica? Why would we do that? Who lives there?
I'll bring it to you personally.
You know what? I would love to bring it to you. I will bring it to you myself in Antarctica. Are you guys in California? We're not. We're in Phoenix. We're in Arizona. Yeah, don't do all that stuff. Just delete System32 to Windows to reduce lag. Thank you. Exactly.
Of course.
Yes, I know the game. Finally, people are saying they know the game. Okay, yes, the game. So if you don't know about the game, I'm going to tell you about the game. We're all playing the game. Every last one of us is playing the game all the time.
Constantly.
The only way you lose the game is if you think about the game. So, as of right now, we're all lost the game because we're thinking about it. Okay? So, don't think about it, and you're fine.
And you're good.
Just say it. Just don't think about the game. Dang it.
The only rule is once you think about it, you have to announce that you've lost the game.
Yes, exactly. And then that basically makes it seem like, oh, everyone else just lost the game.
Yes.
So, how do I join the Discord? Let's see. You're on YouTube. There's a few links. If you go to our link in our bios, they should have links to get you there. I think I know we have a link to it in our beacons on our Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, head on over there and click that link. You should be good to go. What are your thoughts on the Fantex XT-M3 case? Good case.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I trust Fantex.
I trust Fantex.
That's my thing. It's like I just trust Fantex. MTX3. Boom. And I trust. My trust in Fantex never fails. This is a great case. This case looks sick.
Yes.
This is I think
we've actually done a build in this recently.
Dude, I actually really like this case.
Yeah, that looks good.
Whoa.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, dude, MATX cases are dope.
Yes.
Dude, look at the fan mountings on this thing. You can do 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 2 on the front, and 1 on the back, dude. That's sick.
That's actually really cool. Yeah. That's a good looking case.
That is a sick looking case.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you to whoever.
Whoever sent that to us, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I mean, I'm glad I just blindly trusted Fantex because I looked it up and I was right. Awesome. Is electromagnetic wrist strap necessary? We talked about this a little bit yesterday, but no, it is not. As long as you're not like taking your shoes off and rubbing your feet on the carpet while you're building your PC, you should be fine. I would still ground myself out every now and then. Just make sure that I'm like touching something metal. A good thing to do for that is to plug in your power supply and just have it on, and then just until you need it, then you can just tap it.
Yep.
Just touch it every now and then.
And we are using an anti-static mat here.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just not that big of a deal. We're on carpet right now.
We're hanging out.
Yeah, it's not a huge deal, and like obviously we're not wearing anti-static wrist straps.
Yeah, but I don't build a computer terrified that I'm gonna fry something because I accidentally gave it a shot.
It's not like necessary. All right, the worst you're gonna do, unless you like fry like a direct like CPU pin or like stuff like that, and maybe, but like
you gotta get pretty unlucky.
Yeah, you have to get really unlucky with what you, because like think about it, you're touching metal all the time with these cases. The most thing you're gonna shock is probably the case. Yeah. You know, like the first thing you're gonna touch is the case before you start touching your components. Probably gonna shock the case. You're gonna be fine. Actually, the other day, I shocked my DisplayPort cable, and then my thing shut off, and I was like, oh no. But it came right back on, so we're fine. Yeah,
it's fine. You'll like turn off, turn back on.
Yeah, exactly. I just powered it down, powered it back up. We're good to go. The 5070 Ti in the background. No, I'm kidding. This is just a shell. This is actually this is just a box.
Yeah.
A lot of these boxes you see around, obviously
decoration,
mostly decoration.
Yeah.
But because we water cool a lot of these cards too, so we'll usually take out the PCB and then we just have the shell laying around.
This is my favorite that we have.
Yeah, dude. I love the white Strix. Worship pair with a Ryzen 5 7600 with a 5070. It's a great pairing. Yeah, you should do that.
This is my favorite part about this build is installing this screen.
Oh,
it's just very satisfying. I feel like I'm building, I'm doing arts and crafts, putting this screen
Let's
in.
move you over to the table so I can see you install this.
Yeah. We're gonna run some cables.
Do I like the 1070 Ti? I've had it for 7 years now, and I'm running a 1440p gaming at 144 hertz. Yeah, 1070 Ti is a great card.
Ooh, sorry guys. Bought the mic.
Don't bonk the mic. The mic didn't do anything to you, David. Whoa, my RAM caught on fire, so I'm building a new rig. How did you get your RAM to catch on fire? 9060 XT with 7800 X3D any good? Yeah, that should be good. It's good pairing there. I would go with the 9070 XT for the 7800 X3D personally, but, you know, whatever. It's whatever. Woo, super chat. Can you guys build me a PC to Hong Kong? I live there, please. I wish we could. I wish I could get you a PC
Can you
out of
guys
Hong
ship
Kong.
PC to Hong Kong? I live
want to
there.
get everybody
POS.
that wants a meta
Starstruck
PC into an
emoji.
Yeah,
PC, but
the thing is, right, is like anyone that wants a meta PC, we would love to get it to you.
Yeah.
But a lot of the issues is that we can't ship stuff over there because sometimes with how fragile things are and how much, you know, it takes to ship stuff, like stuff could break, you could not have a good time very easily with shipping stuff overseas. So that's why a lot of people don't do it. Yeah, and at least from looking at the GPU comparison comes hardware outcomes the 7900 XT. I think Linux is underrated and very good. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. David, would you ever switch to Linux?
I've dabbled in Linux before.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've used it a couple of times. I'm a little sudo.
This is my preaching of the gospel. This is my preaching the gospel to people. Try Linux.
I just don't see myself daily driving it.
And that's totally
honestly.
fine. And that's totally fine. I think, should I buy a 3060 in 2025? If it's in your budget and that's what you can afford, absolutely. It depends on what you want to game at and stuff. But yeah, there's no bad graphics cards. There's only bad pricing for graphics cards.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't know who said that, but like it genuinely is.
I've
like,
heard that before.
I've heard
No
that before
bad
too.
Product, just
Yeah.
bad pricing.
Well, that's with anything, right? There's never a bad product. It's just about bad pricing, bad marketing, stuff like that. So, woo! The Duck Knight super chatted $5. Thank you, Duck Knight. Really appreciate that.
You're awesome.
Thank you so much. Yo, is a Dell Optiplex 7020 good? Honestly, I don't know a lot about the Optiplexes, but what I do know is that the classic gamer trick is to throw a GPU in an Optiplex and make that thing run. And sometimes you get some really solid performance out of those little guys. Like you can find some pretty good CPUs in an Optiplex.
Yeah, definitely. Find like an office that's like, you know, closing down,
Yeah.
getting rid of, liquidating all their stuff.
Exactly.
Boom.
Sometimes they'll just give you an Optiplex.
Yeah.
They'll take
and a
the store-
monitor. They might give you a monitor too. For
Sometimes,
free.
yeah, like genuinely, I've heard of places that are like they're liquidating their inventory and they're like, hey, we have all these old computers, we can give them away.
Yeah.
They just give them out. You know, they'll just like recycle them or do whatever. They usually take the storage out because of company information, obviously. So you have to get a hard drive, you have to get an SSD or something. But if you're trying to get a cheap PC that works and functions, an Optiplex, throw a GPU in that bad boy, maybe upgrade the power supply if you have to. Then you're gaming.
Yeah. Or you can go to metapcs.com.
Or you go to metapcs.com and check out our pre-builds. We also do that. Can I get a free computer? No. Hi, I'm new to PC building. What are some good websites to build my first PC? Yeah, so if you're going to be building a PC for the first time, PC Part Picker is a huge one. PC Part Picker is great. They let you, like, and it also tells you, like, what's compatible and what isn't compatible.
That's huge.
Which is huge. They also, like, can give you some insight on case sizes and what can fit in the case, what won't fit in the case, what form factor you're going with, a ton of different stuff.
In current pricing.
It's like a power supply calculator on there too. Yeah, Newegg is a great place for configuring PC parts. Amazon, honestly, anywhere you can buy stuff from, like Newegg and PC Part Picker are most people's go-to. But if you can buy PC parts on it, it's a place to configure a PC. You know, looking to upgrade my graphics card right now, 4060. What should I go for? 4060. What resolution are you guys playing at? Like, because if you're playing at 1080. With a 4060, it's not a bad resolution to play at, but I'd go for like a 4070, 4080 if you're trying to up that resolution. Trying to trade out my 7900 XTX for the 5080 Super / Ti. Is it worth it? Honestly, with specs, I think they're about the same. Let me look up the 7900 XTX just to make sure. $7900 XTX. Let's see, you got 24 gigabytes of GDDR6. Which is going to be about the same capacity. It's going to be the same capacity as the 5080 Super. It's going to have a 2080 of GDDR7. But I don't know. I think they're getting a up in boost clocks as well. Woo! What's the most expensive thing you guys have? Probably
in terms of single.
What is the most
component.
expensive thing you guys have?
Probably this guy,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ROG Astral 5090. I can't wait to make David let me install this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna be holding my breath.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna let you install the expensive stuff. Because
We'll get Jared building a PC eventually. That's
Probably,
down the
yeah,
road.
we probably will,
Definitely
for sure.
Think that would make for a great stream.
Yeah,
certainly
see,
want to see that.
Royal knows. That's the price of a whole PC.
Yeah.
This
Yes,
card
that's
itself.
the price of a couple PCs.
This card
Really.
itself is $3,000. You know how insane that is? I mean, it's cool.
It's a great card.
It's a great card.
Best card.
It's the best card on the market, but $1,000 over MSRP.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if you're willing to pay for it, you're willing to pay for it. Don't get me wrong. But GTX 330 good? Probably not. If it has G in the name, first of all, I love GTX cards. Not gonna say that anything. But like current day, you're saying like, is the GT blank any good? Probably not.
Probably not.
GTX 1080 though. Yes. Love those cards. AMD all day, all day, all day. I went into Schmidt from New Girl. All day. Let's see. But that's the other question. The 7900 XTX. I don't think you need to upgrade that. 24 gigabytes of VRAM. Maybe the boost clock might be a little bit higher. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. Because the boost clock for the 7900 XTX is 2615 megahertz. 2615 megahertz. Boost clock for 5080 Super is probably going to be a little bit higher. So you might get a little bit more performance, but if you already have 24 gigabytes of VRAM and that's what you're looking for, might not be a good time to upgrade.
And just like that, this Y70 non-touch
Is a touch.
is a touch. Get that 2.5K touch screen.
Did you see me touch it?
Play Tetris on this bad boy.
I want to play Tetris on one of these.
I think we could do that at some point.
We should do that.
We
We
should.
should play Tetris on one of these. Is the Ryzen 5 5600 any good? I'm gonna start looking some of these up. Let's see. Just what I thought. 6-core, 12 thread. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Oh, it has a stealth cooler with it. Yeah, you can save some money on a cooler there too. Yeah, those game port chips are really great. Super chat at $2. Hey, for $2,500, what should I expect in components? Depends on what you're
For
asking there, Alejandro.
$2,500, what should I expect in components?
Depends on what you're looking for there, brother. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Is the volume good for you guys for like through the stream? Is that good, bad, loud, quiet? $2,500. What should I expect from components? You should expect some pretty nice components.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you're paying $2,500 for a PC, your components should be pretty good. Eason, 12 years old, building my first PC with. What should I know before I build it? Can you give me some tips?
I'm
Yeah, of
12
course.
years old and building
Thank
my
you so
first
much,
PC. What should I
Eason.
know
Really
before
appreciate
I build
that.
it? Can you give me some tips?
It's awesome that you're wanting to build.
Yeah,
12
welcome to
years
the
old.
space. Welcome to PC building. Happy to have you. Never too young to get into this stuff, folks. So I would take your time. Make sure you know what you're doing. A great volume right now? Perfect. Okay, awesome. Make sure that you know what you're doing. Because a lot of these components are very expensive. A lot of these components are very fragile. So before you guys plug stuff in, make sure you know where stuff's supposed to go. Make sure you know what fan header you're going to use. Double check your stuff before you hit that power button and turn it on for the first time.
Yes.
Because honestly, I would hate to hear that a kid was inspired by us and accidentally broke a component and now they're out of the game for forever, right?
Yeah.
We don't want that. Just make sure you're double checking. Make sure you're following tutorials. Read the manual. Take your time. It is not a race.
Yeah. Stay organized.
I know.
for sure.
I know it's exciting. I know it's so exciting when you get all the parts together and you're just waiting to dig into them and start building. It's so sick.
Yeah.
But you have to take your time or you're gonna break something.
Absolutely.
You have to take your time. Just take a breath. Right when you see those parts and go, all right, let's do this. And then build it, put it together, double check yourself, be confident, press that power button and hope it boots. And if it doesn't boot, it's probably a fixable problem.
Yeah.
Right?
Not always something you did. Sometimes parts.
Sometimes
just come
parts,
like that.
yeah. Sometimes like I know we've talked about it a lot, but sometimes with manufacturers you get bad RAM. Sometimes you get bad SSDs. Sometimes you get bad power supplies.
Yeah.
It's not always on you. So if something happens and it's not working right, don't just say, oh, it's my fault, I did this. No, it could be your power supply, it could be your CPU, it could be the pins. You know, you could have. There's so many different things it could be. When
Super chats are flying in today. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for the super chat. Mark said, when are you gonna make Zach do Kool-Aid Man crash through and flies along to a Hey Man video? I want that so much. I would love for Zach to just burst through a wall and go, Hey Man! That'd be great. David, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run out to the restroom real quick.
Not at all.
I will be right back.
Keep chat entertained.
Yeah. Do all the things.
Alrighty. I'll show off these fans, guys, really quick, because these are what I was excited about. Check these out. These are the Fantex M25. Where am I? What camera do I got? Let's go table. These are the M25 G2s. They've got that infinity mirror in the hub. Yeah, I like these guys a lot. Jared's smart, isn't he? He's here to answer all the questions I couldn't answer. What we got going on? Those are nice, yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for tuning in. Should I go to Micro Center? Micro Center is cool. I'm excited for it to open up here. Really, you know, a place to buy parts. Woo woo, David. Yep. A warning about mixing PSU cables. That's a good idea. That's a great idea because you know you would think one SATA cable is the same from one to another. It's just not, and it should be. It should be. It's just not. So I hate to see it. TikTok, how we doing? We in Arizona? Yes, we are. We are in Arizona. Phoenix, to be specific. How does it feel to be goated? I don't know. I'll let you know if that ever happens. Here's my right in front of me. What specs do I have in my PC? George, I have a 13400, a Intel B580, 64 gigs of DDR5. I think I have 4 terabytes of NVMe storage, and all of it is in a Johnsbow Z20 case. I love the MATX builds. Height Y70 Touch is the best case. I do love this case. It's awesome.
How good was it?
It's going good. We got our Jared back. No, not this time. No list. We got our Jared back. David.
Let's see. Fantex NV9. We got some disagreeers. You guys build keyboards. We don't build keyboards here, but building keyboards is such a great addition to the hobby of PC building that it makes a lot of sense that a lot of people are getting into keyboards and switches and things like that.
Have you dabbled in any of that custom keyboard, mechanical keyboard?
I have dabbled a little bit.
Okay.
I'm excited because at some point I want to go to mechanical keyboards. There's a store local to us that. Hello, Soul Observer. Thank you so much for welcoming me back. I appreciate it, and thank you so much for talking to me yesterday in the Discord. But yeah, there's a local shop here that does custom keyboards, and I'm thinking about stopping in, maybe building one one day.
Nice. That's cool.
What I love about it too is like the way they set up the store. It's kind of like a Build-A-Bear for keyboards.
I was about to say, is it like a Subway for keyboards or something? That's cool.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's a really cool little thing they do. Mechanical keyboards here in Phoenix. Love their stuff. 90X 3D paired with 5070 Ti is good for 4K. 4K, you might need to go a little bit higher than the 5070 Ti. I know you can dabble in 4K because I play stuff in 4K. But yeah, maybe that little bit higher for that 5080 because I know 5080 is really solid in 4K. Don't know about 5070 Ti, however. I don't dabble with 4K much in my setup. I play at 1440p. Hey Jared, what specs do you have? 5070 Ti, 7800X 3D, 6 terabytes of storage. David, what is your spec in your helmet?
I just went over it. It's a 13400. B58, Intel B580, 64 gigs, DDR5, 4 terabytes, NVMe storage, John's Bow Z20.
Nice.
Lee Infinity fans.
So I know, like, you're in the minority, I think, of a lot of PC builders that run an Intel card.
I think that is true. We saw. I don't think any of the other fellas.
No, I think a lot of
Intel cards.
No, but like, I don't blame you for running an Intel card. They get good performance.
I love it.
I think it's really solid at 1440p, isn't it? Like that's what you game at too, don't you?
Yeah, and it works just fine for everything I want to play.
32 gigabytes DDR4, 24 gigabytes DDR5, 16 gigs of DDR6, 12 gigabytes DDR7. 32 of DDR4. I think 32 currently is the current meta. Get it? Meta. I think 32 gigs is the current meta for memory size. A $15,000 PC build. Great. We're going to do 2 ROG Astro 5090s, and then that's 90% of our budget. Favorite Windows version? I'm going to do Windows XP.
Okay.
Windows XP. Maybe Windows 7 was really good.
Windows 7, yeah.
I didn't really game a lot on Windows 7 though. I gamed a lot on 11. I gamed a lot on 10.
Okay.
10 was really good.
Yeah.
I like Windows 10.
10 was probably what I'm most familiar with. That's what I used throughout like school.
Do you still use Windows 10 or like what?
No, they got me to upgrade.
Oh my god, they got you too.
They got me.
Did Zach escape? No, Zach's still around. He's everywhere.
I made a oopsie on this one.
You made a oopsie.
I made a little oopsie. Just
Uh-oh.
the fans were backwards, but that's okay.
Little
Fixable
backwards.
mistakes. It happens.
You're backwards, guys. That's why we say pay attention.
See, I build computers all the time, and it still happens to me. So.
Bryn Studios just asked, Jared, Linux is better than Windows right now. I think they're just making a statement. Linux is better than Windows right now. I game on Linux, so like I see the uses of both. Like I game on Linux, I work on Windows. I don't see an issue with that. Like with dual booting and stuff. Like it's not a big issue for me. I just dual boot and it's fine. Y'all are still at this? Yep, still at it. We never left.
Every day.
It's every day, bro.
It's every day, bro.
England is my city.
My city, gang. Let's go.
England is my city. Windows 7 the GOAT and XP the GOAT of the GOATs. Yeah, they're both good. They're both really good. Let's see. What's that song called?
I'm pretty sure it's Every Day, bro.
Yeah,
right?
it's Every Day, bro.
Is that Jake Paul? Is that his song?
So obviously I can't play that, but I can look up the lyrics.
It's Every Day, bro, with that Disney Channel flow. That's the only
Yeah,
line
it's
I know.
Every Day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months. Never done before. Passed all the competition, man. PewDiePie is next. You still haven't passed PewDiePie. Man, I'm popping all these checks. Got a brand new Rolex.
Ooh.
Bars.
Absolute heat.
Bars. I just want to see where. Yeah, you know it's Nick Crompton, and my collars stay poppin'. Yes, I can rap, and no, I'm not from Compton. England is my city, and if it weren't for Team 10, then the U.S. I can't say that word. It'll pass the chance, cause you know he stay litty. Yep.
England is my city.
England is my city. Is my city.
I don't think I mentioned this yet either, actually, but we're using the Lee Galahad cooler. We love the Galahad.
Love the Galahad.
Everything should have a screen on it. Everything should have a screen.
Guys, you know what? Is your PC boring? Are you bored by your PC? Do you guys think your PC's a little too not cool? Guess what? You can put a screen on it. Put a screen on it. Put a screen on it. Hey guys, I think these AIO coolers a little boring. I think we should put a screen on it. I think we should put a screen. Guys, these fans. Let's put a screen on it. Guys, they literally have power supplies with screens on it now. They have SSD coolers with screens on it now. What are we doing?
We're doing it right. That's what we're doing.
What's the motherboard we're using? We're using a X870?
X870. Sticking with the TUF lineup.
Tough.
Same thing as last time.
They're real tough.
Again, we love the TUF cards. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is an RTS. You can go and you can buy this build.
What?
Right now. Yep.
What? You can buy this build right now, guys, on
Yes.
metapcs.com.
This is one of our ready to ship. You buy this, you can place your order, and we will ship it out next business day, and you will be gaming within a couple days.
Wait, so today's this business day.
Today's this business day.
So if I order it on a Friday,
Right.
it'll ship out on Monday.
on the next business day.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So like today being a Wednesday, tomorrow's another business day.
Another business day. So if
So
they ordered
it would
today,
go out tomorrow.
It would go out tomorrow.
Right. So if you order one on Saturday, it wouldn't go out till Monday.
Yeah. Yeah.
But next business day.
Next business day.
Next business day. Which is a lot faster than a lot of pre-built manufacturers.
Go check out our Ready To Ship systems if you need to game right now.
Right now. If you need a game right now, Ready To Ship page, it'll be at your door within a couple days. Couple days, dude. And you get to support us, which is great. Might as well put a screen on the GPU. Yeah,
Might as well.
You might as well use the graphics card to render its own graphics. Huh? Would that cannibalize itself? I think it would. I don't know how that works. Good gaming PC for $1,000. Guys, so I have news for you. We sell gaming PCs.
Yes, we do.
Crazy, I know. You can head on over to metapcs.com, check those out. Also, if you didn't know, if you're on TikTok right now, and I know I saw some stuff on TikTok, you can get these mouse mats on the TikTok shop right now. You should be able to see it. It should pop up. It should be like, hey, you can get this. You can get these. And if you're an influencer, like some of the guys here, if you're an influencer and you need to have something on your head to pretend like you're a woman,
Yes.
I know a lot of people do that. You can do this. Put it on your head and pretend like you're a woman. That is very true. It's you just need something visually distinctive to say that, hey, the character is different now. I saw people putting napkins on their head. I've seen people put like bags of food on their head. Now you can put a mouse mat on your head.
Put a mouse mat on your head.
Just put a mouse mat on there, and it kind of looks like hair, right? Does this kind of look like hair?
A little bit.
Is it flowy? How's my flow?
It is
And it
immaculate.
kind of grips your head too. I know I said this as a joke, but
It's
like
like,
it
wait a
kind of
minute, it's
does
kinda
do a
working,
good
yeah.
job. Yeah, it kind of does a great job. And I know people are joining the live now because I have a mouse mat on my head.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, if you want to pick up one of these mouse mats, head on over to our TikTok shop. You should be able to find them right there. This is the full color version. They also have them in black and white and also in gray. And that's just the Hyper Beast. We also have other variants. We have Phoenix Lights. We have, what's the other one?
The Vaporwave.
Vaporwave.
Topology.
No, no,
that-
I don't know if we have a Vaporwave mouse mat yet.
We don't have a Vaporwave mouse mat?
No.
Oh, I could have sworn. Maybe I'm crazy.
I think they're on the way, though. I think they're.
They should be.
We got some new
We do
models
have
of these.
these.
We have some more of these.
We definitely have a lot of colorways of this one. I have the
Yeah.
white and black one at home, which is really nice.
If you have kids, they can color on these too. The
Yeah.
white and black one's super sick. So this is awesome. I love this. I love these mouse mats. They have a
Yeah.
big meta M in the middle, but they're not super. Like they're pretty colorful. They're pretty colorful too. But if you have kids, they can color those in. You can have your own custom mouse mat that your kid made you. Isn't that cool? Yes. Also, this mouse pad matches some of the PC cases we have on our website.
Yeah.
We have a custom case print. It's Hyper Beast. You can get them in pairs. So
If
it's
you
gonna be
want your
super
whole
cool.
setup to be matchy, get the mouse mat, get the Hyper Beast print
Yeah.
on your build.
Yeah, you can do the Hyper Beast print. You can do the Phoenix Lights print. There's a ton of different prints. I'm doing it wrong. How am I doing it wrong? I thought you just put it on your head and you know. I thought you just. Are you guys located in the States? We are. We are located in Arizona, State 48, baby. Neither of us are from here, but we live here.
It's funny how that works, right?
Yeah, right. Most of the people I've met in Arizona aren't from Arizona.
That does seem to be the meta.
The meta.
Where's everybody tuning in from?
Yeah, where's everybody tuning in from? We had a bunch of people in yesterday from overseas.
We love that.
Jared, did you play Need for Speed during the Black Fox era, 2000 2009? I probably did, but I'm not sure. If it's a racing game, my brother was really into those racing games as I was a kid. So I might have played it when I was little, but I don't remember. So to get my Dell Optiplex turned into a gaming PC. Yes, so cool. Flagstaff, Arizona. We got some from Finland and TikTok. Let's see. I think I like when it rains. You're doing everything wrong, Jared. I'm doing everything wrong. Germany, Massachusetts, welcome, welcome. Sweden, Florida. Guys, we got people. The moon? You're from the moon, dude?
We got Neil.
You're from the moon, dude? Neil
We got
Armstrong? Is
Neil
that
up
you?
in here.
Neil? Neil Armstrong? Turning in from Romania. Luxembourg. I've been to Luxembourg. I love
Nice.
Luxembourg. Originally in California, living in Kentucky now. I'm from Kentucky originally. That's crazy.
Cool.
Specs for this PC is a 9950 X3D, 8 terabytes of storage on this bad boy. 8 terabytes of storage on this bad boy, and then 9950 X3D, 8 terabytes of storage. ROG Astral 5090, and then we got a 1000 watt Be Quiet power supply.
Yes.
In Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Canada, The Austin Airport. Nice.
Shout out all my East Coast people.
Yeah, me and David are big fans of East Coast. If you don't know, I know I'm from Kentucky originally, but I grew up in North Carolina.
Yep.
So I spent about 9 years in Kentucky and about 9 years in North Carolina. Then I joined the military and then left. So it was kind of like, I guess I kind of split the difference. So if I say I'm from Kentucky and from North Carolina, I mean both. I am from both places. I consider both of them home. But born in Kentucky, raised in North Carolina, kind of went back and forth.
Very cool.
Jared, you're the GOAT. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. David's actually the GOAT. David's the one doing all the work. Where from KY? I'm from the Purchase area. I'm not going to tell you like my old home address or whatever. But I'm from the Purchase area.
What's your home address, dog?
Yeah, Jared, why don't you drop your home address in the Twitch chat? No. Where from KY? I'm from the Purchase area. So if you know anything about Kentucky, that little Purchase area. What did I like about Luxembourg? I went to a resort in Luxembourg with one of my exes. And I had a really good time at that resort. She wasn't great, but the resort was awesome. I need to be wrapped around my neck like a scarf. Zach's gonna be mad. No, please don't be mad. Pakistan, welcome.
Nice.
David's a goat too.
I think we're all goats.
I think we're goats. We're goated with the sauce.
You ever played Goat Simulator?
Huh?
You ever played Goat Simulator?
I have played that game. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's not a goat simulator. I don't think. I don't think that's how goats really live.
You couldn't imagine.
I don't think that's how goats live. What games do you most often play? For me, it's Doom Eternal. Thank you, Alex, for the question. Right now, I'm playing a lot of Balatro. Jared, the mousepad man. No.
That can't be.
The mousepad man.
That cannot be.
Do most case manufacturers have the fans daisy chained, or do I need a reset, or do I need to get a fan hub? If you're getting a pre-built PC, they should already all be set up and ready to rock. They should not be shipping you a PC that the fans aren't spinning on. That means they haven't tested it.
Yeah.
So if they're sending you a PC and the fans aren't working, that's a bad sign. You know what I mean?
Most cases, if they include case fans, they'll be either daisy chained, or if they're not, they'll include a hub with it. So you shouldn't have to buy something to get the included case fans going. If you add fans on, that's a different story.
Yeah, if you add fans, then you might need to get a hub, so that way you can plug everything into the same thing and then boot it off that. But yeah. How much did it cost for the case? Height Y70 Touch? I'm not sure how much
I think this is running about $350 right now.
$350 with the touch?
With the touch panel.
Okay, with the touch panel. Cool. Sans? I know you from Undertale. Comic or regular? That was a font joke. Guys, I just made a font joke. Font. Get it? Comic Sans? Haha.
Okay. That was a thinker. That one's for the thinking man.
Yeah, that one's for the intellectuals.
That's for the scholars in the audience.
For the scholars out there, if you know fonts, you like that joke. It was funny.
I'm with you.
Should I go 4K or 1440p with a RX 9070 XT and a 7800 X3? Do y'all do international shipping? Unfortunately, we don't do international shipping. Very sorry about that. But you should go with 1440p for the Ryzen 9070 XT. You're going to have a much better time with performing at that resolution.
Yes.
Especially if you're doing raw raster. If you're doing upscaling, listen, I like upscaling. I don't hate upscaling. Mm-hmm. I think that upscaling gets a bad rap. I think that a lot of people don't like frame gen and upscaling and stuff like that. Guys, if the goal is to play game, I don't think it matters if you need a few extra frames here or there, or like, upscale a little bit. Plus, DLSS 4 does a really good job because they train them on the games themselves. So you're getting, like, the game, like, DLSS knows what the next frame is going to be, and then it gives you the next frame. It's not like it's just guessing out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So I think upscaling gets a bad rap. I think DLSS gets a bad rap. It's fake frames, like, whatever. I don't care. If it makes the gameplay experience better, I'm going to use it. Like, I'm not playing games for other people's approval. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you're playing games because you want to play the game.
I'm playing games, I want to play the games. And if I turn on DLSS 4 and I get quadruple the frames in Cyberpunk, why would I not do that?
Absolutely.
That's just benefit. Yeah, they're reading Twitch and YouTube chats. Yeah, we're reading chats. Jared, would you call it? What would you do if I call? So we're thinking about doing a call-in little segment for the show.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually. Not sure. Ooh, this is good. Listen to this. I like that jazz, dude. A little guitar.
Yeah, it's a little.
Reminds me of Redbone, Childish Gambino. Thank you. I was like, it reminds me of Childish Gambino a little bit.
I'm sure.
I donated. Thank you for the donos. Thank you for the donos. Really appreciate it, guys.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. You guys are killing it today.
Keeping those super chats flying. Donos. You guys are amazing.
If you would build a PC yourself for $1,000, what specs would you choose? And if you didn't want a pre-built, I don't mind getting a pre-built. Like, guys, I know crazy thing coming from the guy that works at a pre-built company. I like pre-builts. I know, wild. I like our pre-builts.
Yes.
Our pre-builts are great, and there's a thing about pre-builts that sometimes get a bad rap. There are some brands that use proprietary parts, and I think if you're buying a PC, you should be able to work on your PC.
You do,
right?
Yeah. All consumer parts.
Yeah, all of these parts that we use in our PCs are consumer grade parts, genuinely. So if David built me this PC right now, and I took it home, and I ran into an issue, and it was a simple fix that I didn't need to call him for, and I knew what I was doing. Pop it in, done.
Yep.
You know, say my GPU comes unplugged. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Plug it back in. You're good. You know, like certain things like that. But like some manufacturers want you to go to them to make sure that you give them more money,
exactly.
so that they can
lock you
you
into their ecosystem forever.
Exactly. What would you suggest I upgrade from the RG Strix GeForce 1070 Gaming Ti? 1070 Ti Gaming, even though it still works, it's just getting old, and I want to keep it just in case. There is nothing wrong with having a backup card. If it's getting a little sluggish, like I said, this is a great point that he brought up. It still works. It's just getting a little sluggish. It's getting old, and I would keep it just in case. Mm-hmm. That's a great plan. If you're gonna upgrade and your stuff still works, it's always good to have a test GPU laying around.
Yeah,
it's always good to have some test components to see, like, hey, maybe I am having a GPU issue, but I know this GPU works. If I plug it in and it works just fine, it is a GPU issue. It helps you diagnose things.
Kicking around in my place.
Yeah, I mean, I think all of us do. I think I have a couple graphics cards just
580 sitting in a closet somewhere hanging out.
But like it's a good thing to have, because if you need to test stuff, you just whip out your old GPU, plug it in, and you're good to go. What should be my next GPU after the 1080 Ti? The 5050. No, I'm kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke. 1080 Ti. If you're waiting to upgrade for that long, I think going to a used market is actually really smart. I would go for like a 30 series to 40 series, probably 40 series if I were you. The used market is a great place to shop for PC components, especially as long as you see it working, you know that's going to work.
Yes.
I think you're going to be fine.
Make sure you test.
Yeah, make sure to test it. If they ever say we can't test it, that's a bad sign.
Run away.
Run away quickly. I know for me, I bought my GPU off the used market. 5070 Ti.
Nice.
I bought it off the used market. Messaged a guy on a local message board about his graphics card. He had a 1070 Ti for sale. 1070 Ti. He had a 5070 Ti for sale. Went and picked it up. Met him in person. He plugged it in. Made sure everything was running right before I got there. Took a video of it and everything.
Nice. That's the way you want to do it.
So like it, because I made him at a third in a public location to make sure we were all safe.
Location.
Right. And then I kept in touch with the guy too. He was like, hey, if you have any issues, let me know, and then I can help you RMA it and stuff. Because sometimes with newer cards, RMA can be a little tricky, especially when the 50 series first came out. When I got my card, because there was that ROP issue that you would have like 8 missing ROPs on a card. Now that's not really a thing anymore. So it's not really a big deal, but like that was really nice of that guy, because I was like, hey, I just want to make sure it has all the ROPs. Like I'll get it home, plug it in, test it. Yeah. If it's good, then we're good. So he like stayed on, like not on the phone, but he like kept contact with me until I got home, plugged it in, did a test, did a GPU Z to make sure it had all the ROPs and stuff. Yeah. Double checked it with the spec sheet, everything looked good. I said, hey brother, I think we're good to go, appreciate it, man. And then I never talked to him again.
There you go.
So I mean, but he was a great guy, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like he's one of those people that's like, he's not out to scam people, and sometimes you have that when you're gonna on the used markets. So just be careful. Yeah. Be a little wise when you're shopping.
Common sense, you best. If a deal seems too good to be true,
it probably is. Exactly.
That's the best advice I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
About shopping used.
Especially about shopping used. But I mean, even in general, if the deal seems too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. I love that over on TikTok, every once in a while I'll pop in just to see what's going on, and the community is helping other people with their tech questions.
Yeah,
I love that. Guys, you guys are
what we're
sick.
trying to do here is
Thank you so much.
community.
Yeah, like, I think it's so sick when we have like a bunch of people in the same space that are in the same hobby. It's so nice to be able to just like talk shop,
Yes.
you know, and like that's exactly what we're trying to do here. So
The thing is, if for some reason I or Jared doesn't have the answer to your question, someone here almost certainly does.
Exclusively, yes, we do have a website, metapcs.com. You go over there, check it out. We have a bunch of pre-built PCs for sale, ready to ship PCs that go out the next business day. And we can also do customs for you.
Yes.
So go head on over to our website and check it out. Oh, you said a heart me. Thank you so much. Since we're multi-streaming, I don't see the GIFs from TikTok. I'll see if I can figure that out right now. I can see if I can figure that out. But multi-stream, thank you guys so much for the GIFs over on TikTok.
Yeah,
Really
that's
appreciate
awesome.
it. Really appreciate you guys, 100%. Twitch neglected? No, I'm not neglecting you guys. You guys are right there. I'm sorry. A lot of 4090s gamers in Phoenix.
Is that right?
I don't know. I haven't looked for 4090 specifically. Best GB for $500. Also, which would we prefer, the 9070 XT or the 5070? 9070 XT. If you're just doing 5070 Ti. I have a 5070 Ti, but I kind of want a 9070 XT just because it does better in Linux. It's the only reason why I want to do it. Why I want to get 9070 XT. I think both of them trade blows in performance, so I don't think it's a huge deal. But for the best GPU for $500, I'd go for used market. Definitely go for used market on that. And it depends on what you have right now too. Can I find a used 3070 Ti for $300? Is that a good price? Let's see what. So I had a 3070 Ti that was 3070 Ti. I had a EVGA 3070 Ti. See, this is what I've been talking about. The first thing I looked up 3070 Ti, I found a ad for Amazon that had it listed at $1. So I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, so this one's 3070 Ti brand new is $800.
Salon 3650 that I have needed up with i7. 6716 GB of DDR3 and a factory off dual fan GTX 1600.
I'm gonna let her go. Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat, Lord Harambe. Appreciate it. I have a Dell Inspiron 3650 that I have needed. With i7 6700, 16 gig DDR3, and an old factory OC dual fan GTX to 1650 with a more VHU. Can I upgrade further, or is this my next upgrade to new PC? I think your next upgrade is a new PC, brother. DDR3. Usually, like I would say, if you're on DDR4, maybe it's not time for a brand new PC. But DDR3, I think it's about time, man. I think it's about time, and I'm not just saying that, you know, for willy-nilly, but like it's about time. Those are some older components. I'm not even sure what socket the i7 6700 is. DDR3 and the 1650 is fine. A 4GB OEM motherboard. 4GB OEM motherboard and PSU. Yeah, dude, I think it's about time to upgrade. What's the best GPU for €400? I'm not 100% sure. Are we going new, used? What are we talking? Worst airflow ATX case.
I don't have any cases I want to particularly badmouth.
Yeah.
I can't think of any because we don't use cases that have bad airflow. So I
like
can't really
a lot of my thoughts when it comes to PC building are made in this building.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is the components we use on a regular basis. And I know that if we're using components, it's new for a new €400.
I know that some like ITX small form factor builds, can be very compact, and you have to think about your airflow more on those. So I guess something like that. But
I'm seeing some posts about AMD GPUs that are doing pretty well. So the problem is that I don't know the European market for graphics cards very well. So that is Roomba. That's the only thing I have to say about that. Is I don't know the European market very well. If you do like the 7900 XT, if you get it used, that's a great card to get secondhand. Used cards are going to be your best friend for that price point. I'm using the Ryzen 3 Pro Radeon Vega 8. I'm suffering so much. Sorry, brother. Sorry for your loss.
Rip.
I have no PC parts, and what do I do if my first PC won't post? I can't troubleshoot.
That was a toughie.
That is a toughie. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, troubleshooting without spare components can be a little difficult.
I would always try reseating everything that you can first. Do it one at a time, so that
Right.
you know if that was the thing that caused the issue, right? So like,
Yeah.
start with all the easy stuff, the RAM, CPU, GPU, things like that, and then maybe go a little deeper. Start doing power supply cables.
Power supply cables, yeah, that can be a big one. Just go through everything with a fine-tooth comb.
Yes.
Try to boot it after every single thing you reseat. And if you can't do anything like that, if it won't post, maybe take it to a repair shop.
Yeah. Or hit like forums, see if anyone you find your issue.
Right, your local repair shop will do so much for you.
Yes.
I cannot tell you guys how much you should get in good with your local repair shop. Your local repair
Get
shop.
to know your repair guy.
Yeah, get to know your repair guy. I'm telling you. But Jerry didn't answer my question. Which GPU should I upgrade to from the 1070? Oh, sorry about that. From the 1070, depending on your price point, I know you asked about the 9070 XT or the 5070 Ti. They trade blows, honestly. If you're on Windows, I would go with the 5070 Ti. If you're going to go with Linux or something like that, 9070 XT. But they do trade blows in most games. So you're going to have a good time with either card. If you like ray tracing, I definitely go with the 5070 Ti. That 4x frame gen is going to do you a lot of favors when it comes to ray tracing. If you don't like ray tracing, you don't care about that, 9070 XT.
I think I'll probably go for the 5070 Ti when it is time for me to upgrade and play some heavier, more intensive games. My girl's been wanting me to play Fortnite with her.
Dude, I need to get on Fortnite, honestly.
I'm just so bad at games like that. I'm terrible
Yeah.
at them. So it's hard for me to get into games
I'm not
bad at.
I'm
you
not
know?
like, yeah, I'm not super competitive when it comes to games. So it's like one of those things for me where like if people are getting sweaty and stuff and I'm like just having a good time or I'm just trying to have a good time and people are like, "Yo, you're not doing your job right." I'm like, "All right,
I'm done.
Yep, I'm done. Bye." Like I did that with Rivals the other night.
Oh yeah.
I was playing comp and like I know people get sweaty in comp. I get that, right? But we're on like bronze 3. You know what I mean? Like we're not shooting for the moon here. No one's losing their rank over this. We're in bronze 3 and this dude's like just cussing me out, saying I'm not doing my job or whatever. And I keep sitting in the chat, bro, it's a game.
Yeah.
This is a game, bro. Like I get it, some people are competitive, but like if you're gonna be competitive on competitive rivals, maybe play with a group because at least then you know how to play together.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Solo queuing is like a nightmare for me.
Oh my god, I hate solo queuing. Solo queuing sucks. How can I troubleshoot my first PC without parts to spare? Yeah, local repair shop. It's going to be plugging everything in, trying to see if cable seating is good, mounting pressure. There's a ton of different stuff that could be. This is a 5600 and the 9060 XT, 16 gigabytes of balanced combination. Yeah, I would say that's a balanced combo. Jared, is a 9070 XT 8 gigabytes bad for gaming? I have strong opinions on 8 gigabyte cards.
Yes.
I think that they they are still relevant for entry-level gamers, but if you are going to get into higher AAA titles, your 8 gigabyte card is not going to give you a great time. You're not going to have a great time with that. I wouldn't say it's bad for gaming. I would say it is not the best overall card for gaming. I think it's a good card for gaming, depending on your price point, but it's not the best overall card for gaming. Obviously, it's going to be like the graphics card we're about to put in this guy, the RG Astro 5090. That's going to be the best of the best, creme de la creme. But if you don't want to spend $3,000 on a graphics card, I don't blame you. I would definitely. I would definitely get the 8 gigabyte card if you can. If you can't. If you can't afford a better card, then I would get that. There's nothing wrong with just admitting that, hey, this is the best I can get, you know? Do you recommend the Y70 or the Y60 with a DIY kit? I think it's a Y70. I think it's only compatible with the Y70.
It's compatible with the Y70. I think maybe you could like MacGyver it with the Y60, but I can't endorse that.
Hello from Bosnia. I love your videos. Thank you so much.
Shout out Bosnia.
Bosnia. Have a 6 gigabyte card. There's nothing, like I said, guys, like there's no... You can still play games on those cards. I'm not saying they're bad cards. I'm just saying that like for the modern AAA titles, the stuff that's newly coming out that people want to play, you're not going to have as good of a time with an 8 gigabyte card than you will with a 16 gigabyte card or a 12 gigabyte card even. They're pushing that VRAM limit. I know like, I think I was talking to my brother and he was saying like he was maxing out his 4070 Super, which has 12 gigabytes of VRAM. which is not anything to slouch at.
No, that's not.
He was just maxing it out on one of his games. I think he was playing like Stalker 2,
Okay.
and he just maxed it out. So like, yeah, you know, it's one of those things of like, if you're gonna get really into AAA titles, maybe not go 8. Maybe don't go 8 gigs. I do not play GTA Enhanced. I don't know what that is. What is GTA Enhanced? Is it a mod? I'm assuming it's
It must
a mod.
be a mod.
I'm assuming it's a mod. No, I did
I've
not
never
play
played
that.
any mod in GTA.
I don't play GTA on my PC. I play GTA on my PS5.
Yeah.
And
But
the
cheats, like
Yeah,
the
they
controller
do.
cheats,
Yeah,
of
they
course,
cheat
here
with
and there. You know.
but no, I play on PS5 because most of my friends have consoles.
Yeah, okay.
And that's where we started playing it at. And I just never thought about. I already had a save file on my PS5, so I
Right.
just was like, yeah,
There you
I'll
go.
just keep doing that. I don't know if you replied to me, but I'm planning on going to a thrift store and getting a business PC and throwing a 980 Ti in there with a Ryzen 5 3600. That's not bad. It's not gonna
Nice.
be a bad rig, dude. You're gonna have some great time doing some 1080p gaming on that bad boy.
Games for sure.
Yeah, you can play some games, dude. I love that meta. Just find a PC, throw a graphics card in there, you're good to go. Get the
Play some
gaming.
games.
Get the gaming. Hello, many watching you since last year. Hello, thank you guys so much for watching. Is MSI a good brand? Why not? MSI is great. Like I said, I don't really pay attention to brands when it comes to components. I usually pay attention to the performance.
Yeah,
Performance is the
reviews.
biggest thing. I'm not gonna like talk trash about a brand. Like I'm not gonna dig out on a brand just because they have one bad product or just because they have one product
it's
that I
Android.
don't. Unless it's Android. I'm not doing that Android stuff. Which is really funny because like I'm the biggest like open source,
Yeah.
and
But
then I have an
Android,
iPhone.
no.
I don't want those green texts. Get
Don't
them out
text
of
me
here.
green, bro.
Yep, can't go wrong with the Strix 4090. That's right. We got one of the
Yeah.
shells over here. It's just a shell. So if I drop this, don't be mad at me. I shouldn't have told you that and just dropped it. Oh no! What are you installing right now? Right now, David is working on installing some fans.
Yeah, we're doing these bottom fans. The Y70 has room for 3 fans, 3 120mm fans on the bottom, or I think you could even put some 140s down here, maybe 2 140s.
2 140s.
And we're going to use these as intake as well as the fans on the side as intake, and then the radiator and back fan will be exhaust.
Would you recommend the 9060 XT, the RX 7700 XT, or the 6750 XT, considering the price and not considering that? I'm not sure if you replied to the question. Let me look up those, and I'll give you an opinion. Uh, 7700 XT, and then the 6750 XT. Let's see. Yeah, so from what I'm seeing, the 9060 XT generally offers better performance than the 6750. Can be faster in some rasterization scenarios. The 60 XTs has advantages in ray tracing. Yeah, I would go 9060 XT. Now, if I'm considering the price, let's see. I'm not sure what the 7700 XT and the 60. I'm not sure about the current price points. I'm pretty sure the 9060 XT is going to be more expensive than the other two.
Yeah.
But the
It's all
7700
about
XT,
price to performance.
yeah, exactly. It's price to performance. It's not price and performance. Where'd the music go?
Yeah, we're vibing out.
I was having a vibe. I was having a vibe and a half. A vibe and a time. Where did my music go?
Speaking of time, how are we doing on time?
On time, we're at 2.5 hours.
Okay, perfect.
We got a little bit more time.
Definitely have enough time for another build.
Oh
after this
yeah,
one.
we got an hour and a half left, dude. I think I turned the music off. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna get you some more tunes going in here. Ooh. I just picked one random, but that's nice. Guitar. Alright. Let's get back in the chat. Where can I get my Herald? Hark the Herald Angels sings.
I'm looking for that too.
Was the angel's name Harold?
Hark the Herald Angels sing. Right? That would make sense.
Yeah, I think his
Well-
name would be Harold.
Well, I think herald means like to come, right? Or like he heralded him. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, the Silver Surfer was the Herald of Galactus, right? So I think you're right. I think
Okay.
it's like announcing something is gonna happen.
Yeah, maybe.
I think his name is Harold. dude. We got Gabriel, Michael, and Harold as angels.
Yeah. There you go.
Should I get an AIO 5090 or a normal 5090? If you're concerned about temperature, AIO 5090. If you're not concerned about temps, regular 5090 is just fine. Water cooling, you're gonna get a little bit more performance out of, depending, since cooling is gonna be a little bit better. But yeah, I would go with. I wanna. Harold's not here. Hello, W. Jared. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the W's. What do you think about the R7, Ryzen 7 5700X and RX 7700XT OC 12 GB together? Yeah, that'd be a great config. The 7700XT OC 12 GB. Guys, I think as PC gamers, we need to work on our marketing a little bit. Why is it RX 7700 XT OC 12 gig? Why? Why are we naming it that? That's not a good name. Why don't we just name it the 7700 XT? Boom. One variant. Your boy Cooper. Cooper is at Gilbert right now.
Oh.
I'm assuming. I'm hoping.
Shout out Cooper.
Shout out Cooper. We love Cooper. Let's see. RGB PSU. Guys, we should do some more.
That'd be cool. I'm sure. I think some PSUs have RGBs, right? Or RGB, right? Certainly.
Huh? Yeah, hold on one second. I'm gonna get some stuff figured out here.
Good.
For just un momento. Let me make sure. Boop, boop. I love Inspector Gadget. That was one of my favorite shows as a kid. I used to love that show. Where is it? Yeah. I'm not sure I'm putting that in right. RGB anti-static bracelet. I need one of those. I think I did it. Phil, if you could look at that. You can see yeah, I think I did it. And then I think it worked. I think, Phil, let me know if we got that. Best GPU ever is a 4070. Ryzen 4070.
Ryzen 4070.
Ryzen 4070. Jared, I took your advice from yesterday. Upgraded my i7 8700 to a RX R7 7700X. Nice, congrats. How about, hey bro, how much is that case? I think it's over about 350 right now.
350 right now. Yeah. For the touch version.
For the touch, yeah.
I think the non-touch is about 280, something like that.
Yeah.
Someone fact check me on that though. We are just about finished with this. We're not almost like we're not like imminently done, but we have about maybe 20 or so minutes on. We're at a good
We're
point.
gonna build it.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish it.
We're gonna get it done. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick.
Yeah, of course, no problem. We just got a Linux question, so I can yap for about that for a few minutes.
Let me yap about Linux. I'll be back, guys.
Should I go for Ubuntu Linux, Garuda Linux, or Arch Linux? All are great options. I've not messed around with the Garuda much, but I know Ubuntu, I know Garuda, I know Arch. It depends on your level of comfortability with Linux. If you're not very comfortable with it, go Ubuntu. If you are more comfortable with it, do like Garuda or Arch. Both of those are going to be great. Garuda, I know specifically, is centered toward gaming. I'm not sure how much performance uplift you're actually going to get by just using a Fedora platform, but yeah. Let's see, specs. Specs on this bad boy is the 9950 X3D. We're going to put in an ROG Astral 5090 in this bad boy too. I'm going to send you guys over there, this camera. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that guy. Oh I'll get the light in there for you. Yeah, look at that. That thing's pretty, huh? Jared, tell me about your nuclear-powered graphics card. A great question. Love the answer. I wish I could power a graphics card off a nuclear reactor. I think that'd be really cool. And it would. Okay, think about it though. If we built PCs in like Fallout, because like everything there, like everything in the Fallout world, I just watched Fallout, the show. Good PC around $12.50. Hey, great advice for you. Head on over to metapcs.com. You got great PCs at your price points. Is it crazy that I went from a GTX 1660 to a 5070? Yeah, it is a little bit crazy. Let's see. Let's check in on TikTok. But yeah, I've been watching Fallout for a while. I love that show. But I'm just thinking, like, if we nuclear powered our PCs, that'd be really cool. Free Harold. Guys, there's no Harold. Who's Harold? Hark the Herald Angels sing.
If we knew who he was, we'd free him.
If he knew who he was, I'd free him. I don't know where he's
at. ASAP, but
who just called a fan a spinny thing?
The spinny thing.
Yeah.
But you knew what he was talking about, right?
All right. Most of the time, the LED button is a repurposed restart button.
I saw a question. Yeah, why did my computer reset? Some cases wire instead of a reset button, they wire that in so that they can control the case, the RGB. And
I didn't know
case
that.
Fans. Yep. Those embers that we have actually do that. So it's not a reset button. That's an LED button. But sometimes it does the opposite, where instead of the LED, it's whoever built it accidentally wired it into the reset or something like that.
Well, because I know in my case at home, I have a physical reset button on my PC that I put into place, and I love that thing. But I know for some PCs, like, you'll get a it's not ARGB, but it's just RGB, and you have to press the button to manually change the colors and stuff.
And the icons or symbols look kind of similar. They're usually like little circles with an arrow or something, and then it's like reset, but no, it's...
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think. It is not the case.
The PC's looking fire. It is in fact fire, and you can buy it right now, metapcs.com.
This is on the Ready To Ship page. Also, you want to know something else that's a little bit fire?
Boom.
These little mouse pads. These mouse pads are great. You can pick these up on TikTok Shop, Amazon. Thank you for hanging out, Minecart. Good night. Have a great evening.
Thanks for tuning in.
Use uranium as thermal paste? Dude, I'd love to. Hello.
I have a piece of uranium glass.
Do you really? Dude, I saw those.
I bought it on eBay.
I saw apparently that's like a hobby that people do.
Yes. Yeah.
They'll go around to like different thrift shops and look for like green glass and see if it's like uranium glass. I think that's really cool.
I got a little Geiger counter.
Nice. Is the Ryzen 7 5700X and the RTX 3060 12GB great for Minecraft? Or great for Microsoft Flight Simulator? Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's a pretty beefy game, from what I hear about the new one. It depends on what era of the game you're playing, but I mean, I think it'll run it. I think it'll be fine. Me big, Jared brain big.
Jared brain big.
Jared brain big. Jared, what are my home PC specs? 7800X3D, 5070 Ti, 6 terabytes of storage, 850 watt power supply. I have a Corsair Titan RX 360 AIO, but I put LX120 fans on it. Not unfamiliar with a fan swap. I love a good fan swap. Then I have 2 reverse blade fans on the front too that are pulling in fresh air, and I have exhaust. I actually have a negative pressure setup right now, which isn't great. But
we don't typically recommend it.
We don't typically recommend it, but I clean my computer on a regular basis too. Yeah. So like, if you're doing that and you don't really, the main thing about negative pressure for me is that you're bringing in a lot of, your exhaust is doing more of the intake. Yeah. So like, you're basically setting it up to where you're sucking in all this fresh air, and then I have negative pressure. Positive pressure is when you have more intake than exhaust. Yes, and it's negative is
You do that, it's going to inflate like a balloon.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You do that. That's what it does.
Throw this cable sleeving in here.
Guys, we love cable sleeves.
Cable sleeving, keep it nice and clean.
And I know I'd said a lot about aesthetics, but aesthetics is great, dude. I love aesthetics. Aesthetics is one of the things that I look for in a PC.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, performance is definitely a big thing. But like, if it's ugly and performs, I'd rather it be pretty and perform as well.
Absolutely. RGB cables.
Yes, RGB cables, dude. We should get some streamer cables.
Yeah, we should do some streamer builds.
Let's see. Hey mate, just know I love your channel and your videos. Thank you, Ollie. I appreciate that. I use Linux. Me too. We have so much in common. Jared is the 2020 version. Flight Simulator 2020. I'm not sure about the specs on that one. I'm not sure what the minimum specs are for the Flight Simulator. Thank you, homie, for the sick build. Really appreciate it. I don't think DLSS is noticeable. Scrumptious Beans. Great username, by the way.
Scrumptious Beans.
Scrumptious Beans. I don't think DLSS is very noticeable, but maybe I just don't pay attention enough. Because my thing is, if I get in the game and I'm into the game, I'm not looking that hard at all of the other things that are going on, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the visuals. I'm like immersed in the game. If I can get a game playable enough to where I feel immersed in it, I stop looking at as much of the visuals. I just start acting like I'm in the world. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, all right, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like, to some extent, if I'm using DLSS, I just forget that I'm using DLSS.
Right.
So I don't really look for it or look for like, little weird stuff happening on my screen. I don't look for that. I don't look for artifacting. I don't look for that stuff. Jared, do I get a 14900K or a 9800X3D for a 5090? Thank you, Doomslayer, for the question. 9800X3D. That's just gonna be my, because the 14 series is great. The 14th gen Intel cards or Intel chips are really good. But the problem is they were trying to beat AMD on everything, so they were cranking everything up to 11, trying to crank it up. And then some people were getting like microcode issues, they were getting degradation issues because of how much power they were trying to push through these chips. So a lot of people are dealing with degradation. A lot of people were dealing with those microcode issues when they first came out. I don't think that's really a big deal anymore as much, but I know that it was a thing at one point. So I'm going to recommend AMD for probably the foreseeable future. Just because like AM5 is such a great platform, they do a really good job of making sure that you can upgrade. So I think that you should go AMD right now for CPUs. Now, that meta might change. I'm not going to sit here and say that that will always be the case forever, because at one point Intel was the thing to get, right? So I don't know. Really just depends. Let's see. What are the boxes in the background? Just decorations? Yep, for the most part. Is AM4 still a great platform? Absolutely, AM4 is still a great platform. I do not sleep on AM4 at all. If you're looking for budget components and trying to build a budget PC, AM4 is like one of the first steps you need to take, right? Like, if you know what you're trying to get, you know what performance you're trying to get, AM4 is great. I'm not gonna diss AM4 ever, especially with how long it's been around as a standard. Like, they just keep feeding AM4, even though they said it's a dead platform. It's not, for sure. You could look what specs I need for Microsoft. Oh yeah, it could do that real quick. Let me see. Flight Simulator 2020. 2020 minimum requirements. There we go. Intel i5 or Ryzen 3 1200. Oh yeah, you should be good. You should be golden with a 3060. It's saying the minimum requirement here is a GTX 770. Brother, you're fine. Yeah. You're golden. 3060 is solid for that. What's your thought on the Height Y70? I love the Height Y70, especially the Y70 Touch. I love this thing. This thing is such a good case. Let's see. Is 240mm AIO enough for 9800X3D? 240mm AIO. Yeah. So with AIOs, your biggest thing is going to be how much cooling you can get through it, right? So the 240mm, you have a smaller radiator, but that doesn't mean it's bad, right? 9800X3D, I think would run fine with a 240. I think it'd be just fine. Oh, thank you guys so much for sharing the live. Really appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much. Of course, no problem. Happy to help. Super happy to help. What's the cheapest build that is easily upgradable? Yeah, so our cheapest build on the website right now is going to be the, let's see. Let's look. I want to say it's
probably either the Ember or the Flux.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably the Flux. So our Flux system, and this is what I love about our systems, and I will preach this so the wheels fall off. These are great entry-level systems. So our Flux is $899 and it has an i5 12400F in there. And I know I wasn't talking crap about Intel. I love Intel, but 12400 is definitely a really solid CPU. It can handle most things that you throw at it. RX 6600 for the GPU, which leaves you some room to upgrade. It's a great 1080p card. So if you're just getting into PC gaming and you're only playing at 1080p, you're not trying to spend too much money, it's a great car. It's a great path. And then you also have other upgrade paths since you're on the 12th gen Intel chip. So you have an upgrade path with that. You have an upgrade path. You get DDR5 out of the box, so you can always upgrade your DDR5. And that GPU can also be upgraded as well, especially with the power supply too. Our base config is really about getting people into PC gaming, right? If you can get people into that price point and then they want to upgrade, like you're good, right? It's just making it easily accessible. So if you're interested in getting into that, guys, thank you so much for the gifts. Really appreciate it. Over on TikTok, loving all the roses. Would an Intel i9 pair with a 5070? Yeah, of course. 12700KF and a 5070 good combo for 1440p. Yeah, they get pretty solid. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you can upgrade a bunch of that stuff in that system. So it sets you on a good upgrade path, and if you want to get on a different upgrade path, then by all means, it's just a different motherboard. The RAM will still work, PSU will still work, everything else. And if you want to switch over to AM5 or AM4, you can always do that. Just get a different motherboard. So it's super easy. It makes it super easy. It gives you a path if you want to get into PC building and just don't really know where to start. They have some options for you. My phone is better than my laptop. Might be time to get a new laptop, bud. Do we do sponsors? Yeah, we do sponsors. We have there's a media kit on our YouTube channel. Check that out, and then I'll let you know about some of our stuff and what we offer. It's the best $500 build that will run most games. AM4. Get something with AM4. It really depends on what you're trying to play and what resolution you're at. Like, each game has different requirements, so it just depends. How bad bottlenecking with Ryzen 5700, 5800X, and 2060 Super? I don't think you're going to run into a bad bottleneck there. There's also bottleneck calculators online. If you guys aren't aware of that, you can look up, put in your components, and then it'll tell you where your bottleneck is based on other performance metrics. So it's pretty cool. Guys. It's time. It's time. It's happening,
I know
boys.
Everyone's been waiting for us. They've been waiting patiently, and I appreciate that.
Thank you guys so much.
I'm going to pull out this 5090 ROG Astral card. I am very excited. I use this card a lot, but every time I pull it out, it's a joy.
It always looks so good, dude.
I hold it, I'm like, yes.
I can't wait. I haven't held one of these in so long. I can't wait to drop it live on stream. Are you really a Linux enjoyer? I am. I'm more of a Linux enjoyer. I'm a Linux user. I'm a Linux power user. That's what people say, at least. Most people say gamers are power users just because they usually do some overclocking and stuff. I usually run most of my stuff stock, though. So I do require a lot of power from my things that I use, though. So I don't know if I'd be a power user. But weird question: should I upgrade my 20-pound phone and normally use it for calls and everything else on PC? No, if you're doing everything else on PC, you're fine. Don't even worry about upgrading that phone. If it's 20 pounds, though, that's a little heavy. Oh, you meant money.
20 pounds.
They mean money?
They must have.
Did you mean? I'm sure you meant money, because like this thing is like 2 pounds. Oh, David. Also, I was gonna tell you about this.
Yeah.
I got a new phone case, and it's One Piece themed.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if you guys know this. Me and David both love the same anime.
Yes.
At least one of the same animes. We are both big One Piece watchers.
Absolutely.
And you're caught up, aren't you?
I am. I've watched for 15 years, I think, something like that. If we got any One Piece fans that are caught up with me, you know what it's like.
Oh my gosh. So I told David this. Before I got out of the military, I embarked on a journey to finish One Piece, to catch up with One Piece.
Yeah.
And I did catch up with One Piece about 3 weeks ago.
Let's go.
I caught up with One Piece. So I'm officially caught up with the anime. I'm not caught up with the manga. So please forgive me. I'm not a big expert on that. I enjoy watching the fights.
Sure.
Happen in front of me. I don't enjoy reading the fights. I have tried getting into the manga.
Okay.
It's just I really enjoy watching it, and I also watch it dubbed. I watch it dubbed, and you guys can judge me all day.
Guys,
you can judge me all day long.
I need you to help me convince him to watch subs.
I don't want to watch subs. I don't
He
want to
thinks
do
he
it.
doesn't want to watch subs.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to watch subs, dude. Because here's the thing. I don't want to read when I'm watching a TV show. If I'm watching, like, I have the
I
captions
get that.
on.
I get for sure.
And like I have the captions on when I watch it dubbed because I want to know that I'm hearing the right things. It's just that like I want to be able to have that background noise, you know, like if I'm cleaning, if I'm doing my laundry, I can just turn on One Piece in the background and just listen.
Yeah.
And it like there's so much filler.
That's all fair.
There's not really there's not a lot of filler in One Piece, but when there is filler, I just put it on in the background. You think there's a lot of filler?
I think there's a ton.
I think
and
a lot
more
of
in the earlier. If you're a
for
One Piece
sure.
fan, pre-time skip, there's a ton of filler. Certainly.
Yeah, I mean, especially like right after Skypiea.
Yes.
But I love that filler arc though. When they came off of Skypiea and they landed. Okay, sorry.
we're nerding.
I don't want this
We're
to be a
weebing
one.
out, dude.
Yeah, this is gonna be a One Piece stream.
Let's expose this car.
Okay, we're ready to expose it.
Yeah.
Here, let's do it.
Let's expose it.
Let's do that. Look at this, guys.
You guys can't feel it, but it
feels
so
premium.
heavy and premium. It's so nice.
What I love about this card too is this back fan.
Yes.
So you have blow-through air. I'm doing a bad job of showing this. You have blow-through air, so it goes through here, and this fan also helps with the exhaust. So
Has
it's
that
really
push
sick.
pull
Yeah, dude.
configuration.
Like
so nice.
Skypiea, one key is one of the best arcs. I agree.
I disagree hard.
What?
Hard
You don't like
disagree.
Skypiea?
I hard disagree.
What
on
are you
that,
talking
but
about?
You both are entitled to your.
What's your favorite arc?
Oh man.
And if you say Wano, I'm gonna.
It's not Wano. It's not Wano.
Everybody says Wano because like, oh, Luffy got Gear 5. Oh, it's so cool.
Favorite arc? I really like the Alabasta arc.
Alabasta's really good.
Yeah.
Alabasta. Now that is a good take. That's a great take, Ethan. I love Evie.
Yeah.
I miss her. I hope she's okay. Jared, please ask a Jared question. All right, you ready for this? Hey man, what's that?
Hey, that's a GPU.
No way.
Yeah.
Is that cool? Egghead's going hard. Egghead's sick, dude.
Slapping, dude. I'm sorry. We're really
Yeah,
weeping out here.
I love the fight between Rob Lucci and Luffy. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Because, like, Luffy did not have to go Gear 5 for that fight. I'm sorry. He did not have to do all that. But he did. He was just like, nah, I'm done. I'm going to end this right now.
Did I mention that the Y70 comes with a vertical GPU mount included?
What?
I don't think I did.
Yeah, I know. The Height Y70 vertical GPU mount looks so clean, too.
You're gonna want that with the Astral.
Oh,
card,
yeah,
so you
you're
can
going to want to
see
show that
all of
Astral
it.
off.
Absolutely.
MSI Mag A. I'm planning on watching Solo Leveling, Aiden. It's a part of the plan. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. Let's see, MSI. Oh, we're gonna look this up real quick. Let's see.
I definitely wouldn't forget the peel.
Don't
Thank
forget
you
the
Thank you for
peels.
reminding me. The peel is my favorite part of it.
550 watt bronze, 80 plus. So power supplies, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not. Everything with power supplies really comes down to user experience because there's not really a good way to tell if a power supply is gonna be good before you get it, other than the 80 plus rating, and even then, that's kind of not a good metric because sometimes I can't tell you how many power supplies I've seen that are set that say 80 plus gold, then you get them and it's just like, oh, that is not 80 plus gold. So maybe. Luffy just wanted to flex on Lucci. Yeah, fair enough. Where do you suggest me getting 5070 Ti for the cheapest? I would look at your local market. I would look at places like OfferUp, places like other things, because that's where I found mine. I found mine on OfferUp. Facebook Marketplace is a great place to buy them too. Some people get cards and they just don't. They think they're gonna be able to scalp or whatever, and they just can't. So they sell them for dirt cheap. I got mine right after it launched. I got the 5070 Ti right after it launched for $1,000.
Nice.
And they're still sitting right around $1,000 right now too. So I'm happy I pulled the trigger when I did, because I was like, I don't know where the price is gonna settle, but I paid $1,000 for it, and then got that. Which monitor am I reading off of? I'm reading off of, there's like two over here. I got two over here. Got two monitors. Ryzen 4070, love it. Y'all are sick. Your vids help me troubleshoot a lot of issues with my PC. Thank you, Alpha Gaming. Really appreciate that. So glad we were able to help. What do you think about Dexter Resurrection? Undertale or Deltarune? Undertale for sure. Dexter Resurrection I have not played. I'm assuming that is a game. I'm hoping. Maybe it's a show. Dexter Resurrection. Let's see. Dexter Resurrection, yeah, it's a new Dexter series. I never watched Dexter, so I never got into getting into the new Dexter series. Sorry.
You know, I've never seen Breaking Bad.
What?
Yeah, that's the reaction
David!
I almost always get.
I
People
just
say
watched-
it's worth
hey,
it. People
listen,
tell me
listen.
it's worth it.
Don't feel bad. I just watched Breaking Bad for the first time. last
Okay,
year.
okay, thank
I
God.
don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I just like it took someone being like, no, you're gonna sit down and watch
You're gonna
this
have
show.
to do it.
Yeah.
That's what they keep saying. Is like it's well worth it. And I believe them when they say
Yeah.
it. It's been on my list for a while.
So for me, it was my 60-something-year-old dad. He because I still live with my dad,
Yeah.
folks. If you guys didn't know. So my 60-year-old dad sat me down and was like, "You're gonna watch this show."
Yeah.
It was like, I know you're gonna get through the first episode and you're not gonna stop until you finish it.
Mhm.
And that's exactly what happened. I got through the first episode and I was like, all right, I'm gonna finish this whole thing. And sure enough, within like
There
3
you
days,
go.
I'd watched the whole thing.
Boom.
New King of the Hill is also excellent. I've heard a lot of good things about King of the Hill. I need to get into it.
I didn't grow up with that one. I didn't
Me
watch
neither.
that one.
I didn't really either. What is the processor? For this one, it's a 9950X3D.
9950X3D, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Best of the best.
Fave Show of 2025, Severance. Was Severance this year? Was Severance this year? Yeah, it was this year because I was talking about it in the office and I started working here this year. So yes, Severance was this year, and I love it. That was such a good show. I love Severance. Did you play Elden Ring? I did not personally. One game of the year though, so it has to be good, right?
It must
like,
be, yeah.
I've never played it personally. I'm not a huge fan of Souls-likes. Honestly,
Yeah.
like, that's not really my bag. As you guys know, solo story games are my thing. And then like roguelikes, stuff like that. Like that's not really my bag. I'm not really big into those. But I understand how people can get into that. Real Bev to turn 12 minutes ago with party 1. Thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, I did not see that.
Whoa. Let's go.
Did not see that. Thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you.
Suggest me a motherboard for the Ultra 7 265K. Let's see what compatible motherboards we got here.
Something Z890, right?
I think it's the 890.
Yeah. I like the Steel Legend Z890.
Yeah, those Steel Legend boards are great. Those ASRock boards are awesome. Yeah, as long as you're on like a... Let's see. What would you recommend, David? You do more PC building than I do. You see more. You put more processors and boards.
For the Core Ultra?
Yeah.
Like I said, that Z890 board, that Steel Legend from ASRock, I really like that one a lot.
Steel Legend, the X890
Yeah.
from ASRock. Or X870?
Z890.
Z890,
Yes.
sorry. I'm not good
I'm
with
still,
names.
yeah, I recently learned motherboard chipsets and things like that, so. Who knew?
Jared, play Sekiro Shadow Die Twice. It's the best Souls game in my opinion. Okay, I'll give some Souls game a shot. Guys, I'm not gonna cut off. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'll never play this game. No, I'll play games. It's just, I don't know what to play. The link should be in our, SK Reaper, it should be in our About Us section. Let me see, hold on. If you're on the YouTube channel right now, I'll give you right there and then you can, let's see, short, custom, yeah, so if you look at our links under Beacon, you should be able to see it there on our TikTok, on our YouTube. So you should go to metapcs.com, 3 more links, click that, and then it should be right there. 9060 XT 16 gig. Yeah, it's a good card. Great card. I've never seen a LED C on a motherboard. Where's the bald guy? I don't know. He's around here somewhere. Have you played Monster Hunter Wilds? I have. Duck Knight. Thank you so much. What are some good pet specs for a $700 build? So if I were you, for a $700 build, I would go with AM4 for that, and then go with a GPU off the used market. Just see which one. It's kind of hard to spec that out with just pricing, because like games, performance, all that stuff is going to go into play there. Duck Knight, I'm not trying to dodge your question, I swear. It's just like I want to be sure that I'm giving you good advice here. Resolution you play at, all that stuff can be a little finicky. So I'm just going to give you some blanket advice for this. what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at the used market, find a GPU that you think is gonna be good for your price point, and then try to find one on the used market in your area. That's gonna be probably your best bet for that, because $700 for a build is a good budget. It's not a super exuberant budget, right? So I would go with something like that. Just keep an eye out for good parts that can fit within your budget, and then do that. Because DDR4 is going to save you some cash. Being on AM4 is going to save you some cash with power supply. Like you're automatically making that better choice to save money when you're going to AM4.
Yeah.
So at that point, you're already on the best path to getting your $700 build.
If you go on Meta PCs and buy this, you'll get this sticker in your build saying
This is
it was
made with love.
And it's true.
David makes all of these with love. He loves all of you, and he
Turn
loves
this bad
all of
boy
us.
on.
Oh yeah, I want to turn this bad boy on.
Let's do
I
it.
need it. Okay, tomorrow we're gonna ask, or today we're gonna ask about getting a longer
Getting
cable.
a longer cable.
We need to get a
It's
longer
essential.
cable. We cannot stream without long cables. Where's the power button for this?
It's here on the angle.
I forgot. Gosh.
Y'all ready? Are we gonna go back to main?
Yeah, let's go back to main.
Back to main.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's even zoom in. All right, turn that bad boy on.
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Woo!
Look at
go.
that. Look at that.
So we got that 9950X 3D, Astral 5090, 32 gigs DDR5, 8 terabytes of NVMe storage, and then they have these awesome Fantex M25 G2 fans, reverse blade here on the intake, so you get those hubs on every single fan. We love it.
Yeah. Dude, I love reverse blade fans. They
Yes.
look great. Honestly, what I really love too is, if you can see, there's a RGB bar on this 5080, on this 5090. Sorry, it's not a 5080. How dare I
some respect
taint
on
the
that.
Astral's name? This 5090 has an RGB strip, and it is the same thing with the 5080 version of this too.
Yeah.
They have an RGB strip on the top. I think it looks so clean. It looks so good. I
really
just
does.
love this card, dude.
Pull it over. Oh, we can't.
She is beautiful. She's very
Let's
beautiful.
go.
Well, I'll zoom out a little bit and go back to
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Check that out.
Guys,
Boom.
what a great PC. WPC, yeah. What do we rate this PC, guys? Yeah, 1 through 5.
Big dub, little dub.
1 through 5, and that's how many big booms we'll give it. I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded. Looks clean. Great job, David. 1 through 5. Hello? God? Is that you?
What's happening?
I don't know.
It's in my head. Are we
Did I fix it? I think I fixed it. 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10.
5 out of 5. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom,
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 boom, boom, boom.
Let's
I
go.
don't know how many booms that was. I can't count.
That was a number of booms.
That was a number of booms. It was more than 0 booms. It would look better with a screen in it. That's true. It would look better with a screen in it.
We got a screen here.
This screen
we got
is-
a screen on the AIO. But you're right. We need more screens.
We need more screens.
All screen
More
PC.
screens.
Demand an all-screen PC, and maybe they'll let me build one.
Guys, we should do screens on the fans.
Yep.
We should do screens on the AIO, which we already
Right.
have. Screens on the case. Screens on the power supply. We could do it. We could do it.
Screens on the board.
Mhm.
Screens on the panel. We could replace the front panel with another screen.
Yeah, dude, more screens.
more
Dude,
screens.
you think we could do 2 of these right here on the front panel?
I'm reasonably certain we could do 2.
Yeah, you think so?
I'm pretty sure we could figure
Guys, 5 big booms, that's scary. Yeah, it is, dude. 5 enormous booms divided by 5.
it out. Let's go.
Boom. Jared out of 5. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Much love.
Much appreciate. All right, we get to go on this
Yeah,
one?
I'm going to start working on getting this out of the way, and we will go get our probably last build for the day.
Yes, we are right at 3 hours. This is going to be our
Alright.
last build. I think we're going to do a little DIY PC.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go see what they got for us.
Yeah, we usually don't know what we're building until we get it in the room.
That's right, so
And
it's a
like,
lovely surprise.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we're going
Oh,
to keep
no.
everybody in store. Everybody in waiting.
At least I didn't have the card in it.
Yeah, dude.
We would have had to clip that.
It already, LTT already did lots of screens. Darn it, they beat us. They beat us with a punch.
We can do it better.
Bring me the bald guy. I can shave my head.
Oh, how much to shave your head on stream?
How much to shave my head on stream?
That's gnarly.
Dude, I don't think my girl would be very
I don't
happy
think-
about
yeah,
that.
I think I'd have
she
to
really
consult.
likes my hair. I need to consult the boss.
Yeah.
And by boss, I mean my girlfriend.
I'll do a shop collar on stream for you guys.
Yeah,
if you
I would
wanna
definitely
see
do that.
it.
I would
Yeah, I'll
definitely do that. Causing myself physical harm
Fine.
No,
Yeah.
no worries. Causing myself permanent aesthetic damage. My girlfriend would be mad.
Right,
about
she would be
that.
upset because then she has to be seen with us out.
Exactly.
No good.
And then like, imagine that you're getting approached like, hey, you're the guy from the build streams, right? And it's like, yeah, that's why I'm bald.
You're just all bald.
That's why I'm bald. Have you ever played any Silent Hill games? I have. I've played a couple. Not sure which one. I played them when I was younger, which is not the good time to play Silent Hill games.
So,
Not a good time to play Silent Hill games is when you're a young lad.
just finding your way.
I have played Undertale, and I don't know what that is. I don't know what the other one is. Sorry. What happened to the egg white drink? Zach, if Zach's still here, he can bring me egg whites. I will drink them on stream.
No one brought.
No one brought the egg whites. Sorry about that.
Would have done it.
No one
Would've
brought
been
the egg
great
whites. No one brought the egg whites.
I guess nobody has fresh eggs here at work. Surprising.
It's crazy.
It's like,
It's the.
oh. Maybe it doesn't like this. Is too much power. Go ahead and cut this off.
Yeah, I think we're drawing too much.
I think that might be actually.
I think that actually might be it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a 9950X3D and a 59.
Right, yeah, we're pushing a lot of power, like 1,000 watts. Come on. Built a PC with RTX 5090, Ryzen 9 9950X 3D, and 64 gigabytes right from my uncle. That's almost the exact same thing as this, except for it has yours has more RAM.
Nice.
But, what's a good build under $1,500 for gaming? Hey, that's a great question. What a great segue to our sponsor, MetaPCs.com. Head on over to MetaPCs.com. Check out some of the builds we have over there. If you're looking for a build under $1,500 for gaming, I'm sure we have something in store for you. So head on over to MetaPCs.com. Check that out. Also, if you're on TikTok, check out our mouse mats. We have set up our TikTok shop to be able to sell mouse mats. So head on over there, check that out. We have this one. This is the full color Hybrid Beast. We also have Phoenix Lights over there. We've got the black and white version, and we also have the black and gray version. I love these because A, they're great mouse mats. B, if you're a content creator like myself and you need to show that you've changed personalities, you can put it on your head and use it like a hat. Wear it like hair, because that's what you do. You've seen the people on TikTok that have like a napkin or like a bag of food or like something else on their head, like a utensil. So instead, you just do this, and it kind of actually looks like hair. It looks like I have very colorful, flowing hair. It's great. Also, if you want the black and white version, your kids can color it. You can have a personalized desk mat that your kids made you, which I think is probably the sweetest thing you can do as a parent. And I'm saying that, and I'm not a parent, but I think it's really sweet. I would love to do that with my parents. I would love to call Zach and ask him a dumb question, but I don't think I'll be doing that. Zach is busy doing.
He's a busy man.
Zach's busy doing
CEO stuff.
CEO stuff, yeah. If you don't know, Zach is the CEO of the company. So as much as I would love to just call Zach
call
and go,
him up
hey,
anytime.
Yeah, I usually don't call Zach unless it's actually important, because Zach is a very busy man and has a lot of stuff to do. I love Zach. Zach is great. But yeah, Zach's awesome.
We'll be back.
We'll be back in a minute.
Fresh build.
What GPU's in there? We have the RTX 5090 Astral in this bad boy. Ryzen 5 8400, 16 gigabytes DDR5, and an RTX 5060. What do you think about that? Should be a solid build, Lando. I do think the sweet spot for DDR5 right now is usually 32 gigs, but with the 5060, I'm assuming just an 8 gig 5060, you should be fine. You're gonna have a great time. Should I wait for the next Intel generation and just buy a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D? Money's no problem. I'm going to college. Just need a power PC for AI training and other stuff. Adonis, if I were you, I would just go ahead and call it on the 7800X 3D. Next gen Intel does look promising, especially with all the restructuring they're doing right now. But I will say that Intel reliability is not the greatest. So if you're going to be upgrading your PC, I would say to get the 7800X 3D, or maybe the 9800X 3D. Just depends on your budget. You said money's no problem. I would go with the 9800X 3D. Just really go all out for that gaming PC, at least the gaming side of it. And then when you're not doing gaming stuff, it can do very well with AI stuff. Have you ever done a build with a Ryzen 9 9950X 3D and 5090 for streaming and gaming? Yes, we have. I'm sure we have. I'm sure there are people out there right now that use our computers that have that spec that stream and game on them. I think it's probably a great. I mean, honestly, I have a 5070 Ti. If I need to stream, I can do that, no problem. So yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. It's definitely good for streaming and gaming. I mean, that's kind of what those chips are built for. So, Any 5070 builds this week? Yes, we do have some 5070 builds this week. We actually just finished one a little bit ago. What games? Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm a... sorry, I was told to call, so...
Hello?
Hello, sir. How goes it?
Dude, the craziest thing happened. So
Okay.
I'm working at home today, and
Yeah.
I pulled up the stream on my TV, and I see you wearing a mouse mat on your head.
Yeah, well, that happens. You know, it happens sometimes.
What's going on?
So, Zach, I was just letting our fans know that, you know, we're selling our mouse mats on the TikTok shop now. And, you know, since we're on TikTok, everybody's seen those people that, you know, put a little napkin on their head. Put a little fork up there to just show they're a different person. So I'm like, hey, if you're going to be doing that, you might as well use one of our Meta PC's mouse mats so that it actually looks like hair. You know?
Now, for a bald guy like me, I think there's like a double solution there, right? Like,
Yeah.
That could actually work really well for me.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I think it would look great on you. I think you should try it out.
I love it. Where can people buy the mouse mats anyway? Gosh, I wonder. Is this
Yeah.
like a website?
Yeah, you can buy them through the TikTok shop, or you can check us out on Amazon. We also sell them there, too.
Oh my gosh, you're doing a great job. I love the stream. I'm a big fan. Have fun, dude.
Thank you so much, Zach. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Love you. Bye. So, yeah. There's Zach. He's doing great. Hey, man. Yeah, no, he's saying hey. Zach just wanted to pop in and say hi. Chris, thank you so much for the roses. Really appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, we do sell these mouse mats. And, you know, I wear them on my head from time to time. What do we think? We think Zach, we should get Zach in one of these? Should we get Zach in one of these mouse mats? Put it on his head? Make him do a little... Make him come on stream and hang out with us? What do you guys think? I mean, it is a little weird, though, because you can't really hear in this. You kind of have to put it behind the ears, you know? Should we try this out? What do you guys think? Maybe a little mouse mat ponytail? Huh? Maybe? Maybe? No? Okay. Is the 4060 Ti 8GB Ryzen 7 7800 XT also, it's good, and also... The 5060 Ti is the thing that gives me a little bit of pause there, the 8GB version specifically. I'm not really sure. I've also heard that some of the 5060 Ti's weren't able to use as much of the VRAM as they had. But are the 2060 Super and Ryzen 5 3600 good combo? Yeah, it'd be a pretty solid combo, especially for 1080p. Hey, man. Zach called in.
Zach called in?
Yeah. I looked up to all of our messages and was like, call me.
Call me now. It was like, uh-oh.
No, he just wanted to, he was just asking about
Say
the
hi to
stream.
chat.
Yeah, saying hi to the chat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Zach's great. We love Zach.
Yeah, we love Zach. All right, so we got a little DIY PC here. We got a 5060 Ti.
We got a 5060 Ti, a 240 AIO. What else is going in here? A 12400F, 16 gigs, DDR5, 5600 mega transfer. Yeah, that's
Bro, love you from Pakistan. Shout out. It's me from yesterday. I got my Intel motherboard and got bricked. I just got it. Nice. Well, I'm sorry it got bricked, but I'm happy that you got it. So
we actually don't have it, but this GPU is getting a custom backplate.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yes, it is.
We love custom backplates. Oh, nice. Guys, if you don't know, we also do GPU backplates.
Yes.
So GPU backplates also get into our our custom configurator. You can add a backplate, especially for like our Vaporwave, our Night Reaper, some of those things. You can get a custom GPU backplate to put that stuff on there. Also, if it's not something that we currently offer, you can also put in your own image on your GPU backplate.
Absolutely.
We got some
our
people here
guys,
that
they
will-
do great work printing and everything.
Yep,
so
yep. They do a great job.
Outstanding work.
If I have a $3,000 limit, what would you set me up with? Oh, Lil Papa. What do I love to tell you? Head on over to metapcs.com. They got a bunch of stuff. There's little price tags even. You can see exactly what we can hook you up with. If you have any questions on customizations like that, give me a holler in chat. I'm happy to help you out with it. Thank you, Little Floating Head. Really appreciate that. Oh, is it Drew? Thanks, Drew.
Thank you, Drew.
I was trying to figure out who Little Floating Head was. I knew he worked here.
Definitely get with Drew and talk about
talk about Drew. Drew would love to talk to you
Yeah.
guys about how to customize
the
stuff.
custom case prints and all the
They
cool
look
stuff that
so
we do.
good.
That's like my favorite thing that we do.
Yeah, it's some of the coolest things that like I think a PC manufacturer can do because like at that point your PC is fully yours.
Yeah, you're making it your own.
There is
That's
a
so cool.
one of one of that PC and you have it. Is that not cool or what?
There's a 0% chance I don't put a case print on mine at some point.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely at some point in my life. At some point of working here, I will get a case print, and it most likely be. Personally, I love the Vaporwave.
I love the Vaporwave. If
The
you guys don't know the
Vaporwave-
Vaporwave, check it out.
Yeah,
It's
the
so
Vaporwave
nice.
looks so good.
Do they know the Vaporwave? They must.
Do you guys know the Vaporwave? You guys have to know the Vaporwave. Let's see.
Super chat.
Yeah, super chat. Duck Knight super chatted $2.
Thank you,
Just
Duck
shorts
Knight.
and saw Meta PC short. Thank you so much. I'm really happy you guys are supporting us.
Nice.
Yeah, if
Hello,
you hang
I
out on our
just
live
opened
streams and
shorts
stuff,
and saw a Meta
it's gonna be
short.
very likely you see some of our content.
Yeah, that algo is gonna serve you.
The algo does do its thing. Thank you guys so much for checking out the
That's
content.
awesome.
We love you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, those shorts are really fun to make.
Let's see.
We just dropped one that features a lot of the other guys that work
Yeah,
here.
we did a builder short.
Yeah. Go watch that one.
Yeah, go check that out. David's in it.
I am
Pre-haircut, David.
Yeah, pre-haircut. Yeah, you can see what shaggy knee looked like.
Yeah. So here's the fun part about this stream, ladies and gents. You will never see me pre-haircut. You know why? I get my haircut every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's the
Super
key.
regular.
I need to be doing that. I'm bad at it.
I get my haircut every 2 weeks from the same girl, and she does my beard trim and everything. So like everything kind of stays the same
Just
length.
works,
It
yeah.
just never grows, and it's awesome. All
You'll
right.
see me evolve and change throughout the streams and
Yeah.
season to season.
Yeah, so I'm gonna head on over to metapcs.com. I'm gonna show you guys this Vaporwave that we got going on. Maybe even show you guys the Gravstar collab that we did. Super cool. You can still buy them. Let's see. Where is my Vaporwave? Nope. Here we go.
Yeah, I can't wait for them to see
Dude,
this.
I want this so bad.
This should be in every home in America.
It honestly should be. I love the way this looks so much. Let me see. Do desktop capture. Let's see which desktop she's trying to capture. Okay, maybe I can't show it.
Oh no.
Oopsies. We'll get that figured out.
We
for
can do the
tomorrow.
free floating cam and just point at the screen and try if you really wanted to.
Guys, if you haven't seen this PC print or case print, go look it up on our
Yeah,
website.
just go check it out.
It is my favorite one that we do. Like, genuinely, this and topography on the black.
Yeah.
The black topography with the white lines on it. Guys, like, I love these custom case prints. I think it's one of the most unique things that we do here at
It
Meta.
is, yeah.
And it
The
really
Vaporwave
makes
is just so clean. It's such
yeah,
a
and you
good
can really
look.
make it your own, too.
And I feel like it really fits in a lot of different kinds of like rooms and however you have your space styled. I think the Vaporwave, go check it out, would definitely fit there.
Well, and I really love, like, I don't know if what to call it, like the modern retro type vibe.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like where it's like kind of like I know I have a wallpaper at home that I have, and it's like it looks like it's on a CRT.
Oh yeah.
It has like the waves going through it and stuff, and then like it kind of moves around the screen and stuff and does all that stuff. But
Nice.
it looks like I don't know. It just looks like modern, but still like a little has flavors of the 80s and 90s. And
Right,
I
yeah.
really love that stuff. Like that is very much my vibe, and this matches that so perfectly. I love it so much, guys. You got to go check this out. MetaPCs.com. Make sure you have memory saver on. Yeah, I know. Yeah, make sure you have memory saver on. It'll get you. You don't save memory. You just use it all up. Arctic Freezer 3 lineup. Yeah, no, we love Arctic. Actually, we love Arctic. Arctic makes some great coolers. Makes some great cases. Soon, too, maybe, possibly, question mark. Is the RTX 5070 Ti and i7 14700K a good combo? Yes, 100%. Is the RTX 5060 and the Ryzen 7 7700 a good match? If it's not the 8 gig version. So actually no, I keep getting the 5060 and the 5060 Ti mixed up when people ask,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh yeah, if it's the 8 gig version, the only version of a 5060 is the 8 gig version. You know?
Right.
So I
yeah,
keep
yeah,
making
yeah.
myself
They don't have a
look dumb.
16 gig.
I just keep getting mixed up, guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of cards, a lot of releases off.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of info to keep track of. I'm just recently starting to.
Ryzen 5
keep track of all this stuff.
9600X, is it worth it? 100%. 9600X is going to do you some good gaming. Good gaming. Super chat. What's your guys? Duck Knight again. Duck Knight.
You rock. Thank you.
You rock, dude. Thank you so much.
What's are your guys' favorite games?
What are your guys' favorite games? Right now, mine is Balaka.
Mine's chess.
Oh, another one. What GPU's going in that? 5060 Ti.
Putting a 5060 Ti in this. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you so much.
Insert name
W
here.
Duck Knight. W insert name here.
You guys are awesome.
That is such a good name.
Yeah.
To have just
to read out loud.
Right? Yeah. Insert name here. Thank you so much for that. Hello, Jared. I want to ask about my computer. It's an i5 14400 and a 5060 Ti 16 gig with Corsair Vengeance 5200 DDR5. Is this build good? Also, my case is a Logic C54B. Not sure about the case, but I can tell from the rest of the specs you have a pretty good rig there. I think the bare minimum with DDR5 is 5600 or sorry 6000.
Yeah.
I think that's what you should be aiming for. But if you have a slower RAM than that, it's not going to be an issue. You're going to be fine. You're just going to be able to play your games, have a good time. I'm not saying that you need faster RAM. I'm just saying that for me, 32 gigs at 6000 is a sweet spot. For like, you're going to want to be either above that or right at that. That's just personal opinion though. If you can rock slower RAM, by all means do it. 9070 XT and a 7800 XCD, a good build. Yes, absolutely it is. Those pair great together. I would say like fine wine. Wine and cheese. Are you a wine and cheese guy?
I'm actually not a drinker. No.
I'm not a drinker either.
I tried to enjoy it and going out with people. It's just not my thing, so I stopped trying. And
every once in a while, I'll have a little glass of wine, maybe some cheeses.
Yeah.
You know. Of course, no problem. I'm really glad to answer. What AIO is that? This is what AIO is?
So this is called the Cooler. Or actually, this isn't the Cooler Master. I'm sorry. This is an Asetek cooler.
Oh, it's Asetek.
Asetek. Yep. So this is a 240 rad. It's performed great for us. We've used this one a lot over the last year or so.
Love good radiators. Dude, AIOs are great.
And we're throwing on Corsair fans, which I know you like. So Corsair fans for the win.
I love Corsair. I love Corsair a lot.
Yeah.
I really like Corsair. Their components are great. I know I said like I don't really care about brands or whatever, but like Corsair, the only thing I'm worshiping for is aesthetic.
Yeah.
I think their aesthetic is really nice and it really fits most builds in a very like generic RGB way. You know, like if you want RGB in your build and you want it to all look good and sync up and everything, IQ is just a very easy answer for that.
I've had good experiences with IQ.
I have too. I like IQ a lot.
I've never done any like super advanced stuff.
No, but like if I need to update a driver, I need to set lights and just forget about them.
Yeah.
IQ's great because it just loads up automatically and it's just boom, you got it good. You know, everything it just loads up. You start your PC, you know your lights are all good. One thing I did recommend, and I recommend everybody at home doing, if you're using IQ right now, look up your device memory modes. Because if you don't want your PC to always boot up in Rainbow Puke, I didn't know that was a thing, but I set a lighting profile because it doesn't work on Linux, obviously. So I had to set a lighting profile to be memory, like saved on the device memory.
Right.
And then every time I boot up my PC now, though, it looks really pretty. It goes with a regular Windows color scheme. So I boot up in Windows and IQ starts, boom, it just carries over. Duck Knight is super chatted. $2. All right, one final donation because I gotta do homework. Okay, thank you so much, Duck Knight.
Awesome,
really
Duck
appreciate
Knight.
it, dude.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're killing it, man.
Crazy with the
Shout out to
donations.
Duck Knight.
Yes, I gotta do homework.
Yeah, you guys are killing it today. What's up, Meta PCs? Hello. How goes it, everybody?
What up? Thanks for tuning in.
People are saying what's up. Right, we're gonna like head out of here in like a few minutes after this build,
Horns
but like, oh no, Phil, you got moderated by our own thing. Phil dropped the link in for TikTok. Favorite AM4 CPU. I'm gonna go ahead and paste this bad boy in there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put this link in there, guys. Go check out our TikTok page. We post on TikTok daily. You're gonna love to see it. We also have some builder questions and stuff going up there on a pretty regular basis too. So there, I sent it in the chat. There we go. Meta PCs online, guys. Go check that out. Go check out Meta PCs. Does RTX 4070 pair well with an i9 11900KF and a €60 motherboard? Yeah, I think it would pair just fine. Hi, Jared. Hi. Jared's so smart. Oh, thank you, unknown person.
See, we're getting less and less of the whoa, Jared's dumb.
Jared's
comments.
pretty smart.
They're
Yeah.
realizing Jared's smart.
Does Meta PCs make custom GPU backplates if I wanted to customize a theme? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
If you want, you can hit up Drew in our chat. He will be able to answer some
This
questions.
build
for
is
you.
actually using a custom GPU backplate.
Yeah, this build is using the GPU
Exciting.
backplate. Super chat $2. iPhone or Android? iPhone. Right, David?
Yeah,
Right,
okay.
David?
I'll say iPhone for ease of use if
iPhone
you just
or
want a
Android?
phone. But if you're a tinkerer, you like or you like having other features, Android. There's a lot of great Android phones. I personally switch back and forth every like 2 or 3 years. I use different phones. I used a Samsung Note. I've used a lot of different ones. So you know.
Don't listen to him.
And don't be scared
What
to be
does
texting
he
someone
know?
green
What does
because that
he
means
know?
nothing. Green bubbles mean nothing.
Green bubbles mean so much. It means that I don't like you. I don't want to text you.
I'll die on this hill.
You know what? If you have a green text message, call me. I'd rather you call me
He
than
said,
send me a
"Call
green
me,
text.
bro. Don't text me."
Call me instead of sending me a green text, because if you send me a green text, I won't respond.
Oh, Lord.
It's not gonna happen.
See, that's why you gotta keep an iPhone around for people like Jared.
It's not even not people. Don't say people like me. It's not people like me. It's just sane people.
Same people.
Nah, I mean, if you have an Android at home, guys, it's
Jared
totally
and
fine.
I have had some spirited debates.
Oh, we
since
have.
knowing each
Listen,
other.
so what me and David like to do, and I've realized this throughout our friendship,
Yes.
is we like to get each other riled up over things that don't matter.
Yes.
One of the things we argued about for probably like a solid couple days.
we had to put it on Twitter. We had to do a poll
Yeah,
on
we had to
Twitter,
do a Twitter.
just to end it.
Is cereal a soup?
Is cereal a soup?
Yeah,
Yes.
so obviously that doesn't matter. It's not going to affect our friendship at all. But I know me and David like to argue, so we just like, yeah, we're going to do this. All right, so is cereal a soup? No, it is not.
It certainly is.
No, it is not.
It certainly
It's
is.
not a soup. Is it
Absolutely
hot?
is.
Is
It
it
doesn't-
hot?
Is-
The temperature.
is-
The temperature doesn't
do
really
all
matter. as
soups
much.
need to be hot,
Oh,
chat?
here we
I
go.
don't think so.
Here we go.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna lose it. Not all cereals have to be hot. I understand that gazpacho is a thing. Super Chat recommend
chat.
upgrades for $200 budget. God, oh yeah, if we're talking about PCs. We're talking about
Yeah,
cereals and soups.
we're gonna get too heated on show live.
Recommended upgrades
Reckon-
with 200 euro budget. Specs GTX 1050, Core i5 6500, 16 gigabytes DDR4, 256 gigabytes boot.
This is a rough one there, bud. $200 budget, 200 euro budget, so about 200 bucks. It's still almost 1 to 1. GTX 1050, Core i5 6500, 16 gigabytes DDR4, boot SSD of 256 gigs, 1 terabyte Gen 4 NVMe, 280 watt, no case fans. Yikes, that's a hard one. You're giving me a thinker here. If I were you on that, I would upgrade. I would upgrade your GPU. Only because maybe the power supply too. I mean, you're gonna have to upgrade the power supply if you do the GPU anyway. I think you go GPU. I mean, I think it's about time for a full refresh, if I'm being honest. But at the same time, 1060, 2060, 3060, 4060, or 5060? Great question. 3060, especially the 12 gigabyte OC version. I'm gonna keep saying this, guys. I'm gonna keep saying this. VRAM. Name a phone for an edit. What? I'm so confused.
iPhone does take great photos and videos.
They really do be doing that.
It's the post-processing that's outstanding.
It's really good. It's really nice. Tell Trog Connor says hello and I miss him. I will for sure do that.
Hey, what
for
up,
you,
Connor?
I will for sure do that for you, Connor. I miss Trog too. Trog's not in the room right now. Oh, he's not in the building right now.
He's here, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's on a work trip
He's in California.
somewhere over the rainbow. We love work trips. Is it bad that my GTX 260 was better than my iGPU until 2 months ago? That is kind of bad. It's kind of bad, but we've come a long way when it comes to that stuff. I keep getting random notifications sometimes, and I don't know what it's from. I need to figure out what that's from.
The noises, they must be recording.
Yeah, of course. Is it normal that my PC screams? No, it is not.
Oh.
I have a PS4. Hey, something.
It's something to game on.
It's something to game on.
I'd rather someone be gaming than not gaming.
Guys, also unpopular opinion here. If your only goal is to game, and you have $500, and you're going between getting a PC or a console, if you only want to game, the only thing you want to do is I want to get home and play game, maybe watch some Netflix or something, get a console.
You can get a lot more.
You can get a lot out of a console
with a console for $500.
But if you want to do gaming and video editing and programming and AI inference and all this other stuff, PC's where it's at.
Yes.
Okay, and then you can put something together for $500. I'm just saying, if you only want a game and you have $500, you're on a tight budget, just get a PS4. If you get a PS5, get something like that. I mean, obviously, that's almost not a viable option anymore because the prices of consoles are going up. Yeah, so prices of consoles keep going up.
Yeah.
Prices of PCs keep kind of doing the same thing depending on components. But honestly, I'm not gonna hate on someone just for playing on a console. I think there needs to be more. Like, obviously, I'm gonna do some light ribbing and some jabbing, right? You know, as you should.
PC guys.
We're PC gamers. Of course, I'm gonna make fun of my console friend. That's like half the fun of being a PC gamer.
Exactly.
Jared, did they clone you at the assembly line for each new video, or are you even real? I promise you, I'm real. I'm right here.
We got like 50 Jareds in storage.
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of them in the back. After each one of these, they just like throw me out in the trash. You should see the trash can right now. It's just a bunch of Jareds that are just sitting there like powered down.
He's just 3D printed. We just keep pumping him out.
Yep, I'm like a golem. I'm like a golem. You just build me out of a statue. You put a little ruby in my head, and I'm like, hello. What should I do for my first build? That's a big question.
What do you want to play?
Yeah, what do you want to play? Yo, what's up, guys? Hello, Steven. How goes it?
What's up, Steven?
Hello, Jared. I have one question for you guys. What does Zach always make you the dumb one in the shorts? Yeah, so it's not that Zach always makes me the dumb one in the shorts. No one made me do that. It was... The shorts were always kind of one guy that is very confident in what he's talking about, especially when it comes to PCs. And there's another guy that's getting into PCs and doesn't really know a lot, right? So that's always how the setup was. It was just when I started doing it that we started giving Jared a different character that was the dumb guy, right? So that's when that started really happening. But honestly, the main goal of the Jared character is just to make sure that like people aren't afraid to ask the stupid questions. There are no stupid questions. But that's the point, right? Is that if there isn't someone that's willing to say the stupid thing and risk the embarrassment of being wrong, then no one's gonna learn, right? And at some point, every PC gamer had to learn things. Depending on where they learned it from is different things. But you know, it's one of the things of like, I want people to be comfortable asking questions, especially questions that they think might be stupid. They're not stupid questions. You're learning. That is a thing that happens.
Everybody starts somewhere.
Exactly. When do we see you shirtless? If you want to see me shirtless, head on over to our Meta Membies
Check out the
over on
only.
YouTube. Members only content over on our YouTube channel. There is a video of me up right now where I don't have my shirt on. I'm not saying you're gonna enjoy it. I'm just saying that if you want to see it,
If you want to see it, it's there.
I don't think anyone wants to see that, but if you know, it's there.
I think you'd be surprised.
Obviously, we put that behind a paywall too. You guys gotta get this for free.
For free?
For free? Never. What's the best CPU pair with the 9070 XT? I would do like a 7800 X3D. That's really solid CPU. I mean, like the thing there is like, what? That's odd.
We do.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Apparently, me talking about being shirtless is not a thing.
They didn't like that.
Didn't like that.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
That's odd, but okay. Yeah, sure. I guess.
That really is for the members only.
Yeah, I guess that really is for the members only. Okay. Ryzen Pro WX 4100, a good GPU. Yeah, I guess so. Is the Meta Shade good? Meta Shade is great.
Yes. I think we had someone in chat earlier that said they got a Meta Shade.
Yeah, Meta Shade's good. Great rig.
Great build.
It sounds like a game lobby. Good. That's kind of the goal. Do you guys have any controller only games? Waffles or pancakes? That's a great question. I'm gonna go waffles.
So for me, it depends. If you're at it depends on where you are. If you're at a really great
Waffles or
restaurant,
pancakes?
waffles. If you're at a mediocre restaurant, pancakes. Waffles, I think pancakes are more consistent across the board.
I think David's spitting.
They don't hit the high highs or the low lows that waffles do at like, you know what I mean? So like, if you're at a more sketchy place, go pancake because it's probably going to be more consistently good.
Right.
If you're at a high end place, go waffles. Sorry, I have a lot of opinions about breakfast foods.
As I see, and I'm down. Hey man, where did it originate? It was already a thing before I got here. Zach was already saying hey man in a lot of sketches, and it kind of just caught on. It kind of became a thing on its own. Should I upgrade my GTX 1660s? Yes, it's probably a good time. A lot of those 10 series cards are kind of going away here soon. So, do you guys give the PC away to random people at the end? We do not, but we do have some giveaways coming up here pretty soon. You guys should check those out.
Yes.
MetaPCs.com. Check out our socials for the next few weeks. See what's going on with our giveaway. We're gonna be doing that here pretty soon. Yeah, so I'm a waffle guy if I have to just randomly pick one, but
If I'm having to randomly pick, I'll go waffles.
yeah. If I don't know which one, like what quality I'm gonna get, I'm gonna go waffle. Rocket League and Fortnite and content creation, looking for decent FPS, like maybe 200, 300. I would concentrate on your GPU there, brother. My PC's Wi-Fi adapter sometimes stops working when I wake it from sleep mode. It sounds like a driver issue. What NVIDIA Quattro GPUs for? Productivity. They're used for mostly productivity stuff, office settings, things like that. 1080 Ti still good in 2025? Yes, it is. 1080 Ti is still a solid card in 2025. Let's see. Would upgrade from a GTX 1080 with a $300 to $400 budget? I would go something used, probably with a 30 series. It's probably a good range for that. The used market can be hit or miss, but yeah, focus on a decent GPU. That's what I would say for video editing and all that other stuff. I would focus on a decent GPU. How many grams do you put of thermal paste on the CPU? If you're putting a whole gram on there, you're using way too much.
That's
just
a
so you
lot
know.
of thermal paste.
What makes a server useful in the hardware side of things? Like I want to have one game server. Servers. I know there are a lot of people that do home labbing. I've never done it personally, and I've never set up a server on my own. I know there are use cases for it. But yeah, that's my thought on that. I know that there are people that do servers, and I know we do servers here even. I know we've built servers before. It's just like I'm more of a gaming guy, not really
That's
you know,
not particularly my area.
Yeah, it's not really my area of expertise when it comes to computer tech. But I know we have some people here that know that stuff a lot better than I do.
Yes.
I don't want to speak on something that I'm not educated on. You know, there's nothing wrong with saying I don't know, right? How many kilograms of heatsink do I put on my CPU? This guy is asking the right question.
That's what you want to know.
Yeah, I just want to buy a PC for school with simple games, graphics, 3050. Got 32 gigs of RAM, 500 gigabyte storage. So it's simple games with the graphics card. 3050 is going to be fine if you just want to play some simple games on your free time. The reason I don't recommend a 3050 to most gamers is because a lot of gamers are playing. That's the only thing they're doing on their PCs. They're playing games. They're doing content creation. They're doing stuff like that. We want to do some light gaming and just need something to put a picture out on. Yeah, that's totally fine. What's the craziest PC each of you have made? I think probably mine right now. My home rig. I mean, here's the thing. I don't really build a lot at work, so that's a thing. But yeah.
We've done a lot of really gnarly builds. I can't think of any one specific off the top of my head, but we've done a lot of really cool ones.
Yeah,
Check out the content because we feature a lot of our more special builds in our content.
I know we did a dual 5090 build at one point.
The cotton candy build that we just recently did.
Yeah, that's
Check
sick.
that out. That one's really cool. I would, in fact, give my kidney for that PC.
Really? That's a
I got two
large
of them.
praise.
You only need one of them.
Yeah, you only need one.
You only
right?
really need one.
Yeah,
right?
you only really need one. You only need one.
And like kidney, PC.
Yeah, same thing. Same, different shape. Heck yeah, dude. Sick stuff. Let's see. Waffle House or IHOP? This is, ooh.
I've only ever gotten one thing at Waffle House for the last decade, and boy, do I love that one.
What is
thing.
that? What is the one thing?
It
Let's see if it's
is
the same thing.
Let me see if anyone else messes around with this. It's the Texas bacon cheese steak melt.
Okay.
With onions, side of hash browns, with cheese and onions in the hash browns, and then a drink. Yeah, that's what I've gone for the last decade from Waffle House. I've never went astray, so I wouldn't know. IHOP, I've had quite a few things at IHOP.
I do the hash brown bowl with sausage, and then I do.
Sounds good.
It's just hash browns with it's hash browns with sausage and egg, cheese over top, and then I put some sausage gravy over top of that whole thing.
I love a white sausage gravy.
Yeah, dude, it's so good.
I saw the video where you took Zach to IHOP.
Yeah, that was a fun. Well, we found out Zach had never been to
never
IHOP.
been to IHOP.
We work right across the street from
Yes.
one, so it was like, well, we're going to IHOP. You know, like it was just one of those things. We were having our meeting. We were having a meeting. And we were like, yeah, let's have a meeting at
Let's go to
Waffle
IHOP.
House. Why not?
Make some content with it too.
Yeah. It was fun. A lot of fun stuff. Hash browns or waffle fries? Ooh.
Hash browns all day. I don't like waffle
What?
fries.
What?
Anytime I go to Chick-fil-A, and people are gonna hate me for this, I go to Chick-fil-A, I do
No,
not get fries.
Insert name here. I do like bacon. I like bacon a lot. But like for breakfast though, like I feel like bacon is its own thing. I feel like sausage you can put in stuff.
Interesting take.
You know? I feel like bacon is like a dish with breakfast, right? It's like eggs and bacon or eggs and sausage, but you can have sausage gravy. Never heard anybody making bacon gravy.
That's true now. Hang on a minute. He's
Hang on.
cooking.
Am I cooking?
Let this man cook.
Am I cooking, chat? The specs on this bad boy. What are the specs on this guy?
We got a 12400F for our processor, i5. 16 gigabytes of DDR5, 5600 mega transfers. I think it's a 1 terabyte M.2 NVMe, 240 millimeter AIO, 5060 Ti from Zotac, and a 650 watt power supply.
Nice.
All of it in this really cool DIY case. It has that front glass and side glass, kind of give you that, wraparound look that cases are doing nowadays. Ignore that cable management. It will get cleaned up eventually. You guys trust me on that. I know. You know I always come through on the cable management. Little Caesars is goated.
I love Little Caesars.
I love
dude.
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars is so good.
Sometimes I get a craving for like cheap pizza, like kind of cardboard pizza.
Yeah, just like some really crappy pizza.
Yeah, Little Caesars and
I love
Pizza Hut
not
fit
good
that bill.
pizza.
We did a make your own pizza night though at my place the other night. It was actually
Oh,
really
make
good.
your own pizza.
Yeah,
I wanna
we
do
did,
that.
like the crust and then all the toppings and everything.
Yeah.
It's actually really nice.
Hi, Meta PC. I upgraded my Intel graphics 610 to a RTX 4060. Is it a great upgrade? Yeah. Intel graphics 610 to a 4060. That's. I mean, I'm assuming that's integrated, right?
Intel UHD.
610. Integrated graph? No, it's iGPU. Yeah, you want my iGPU to a 4060? That is a huge
That's big.
jump. Congratulations. My first pre-built PC came with no cable management at all. That's what we don't like to see.
Nope.
You guys should
You probably didn't get it from metapcs.com because
buy insert name here. Thank you so much.
Thanks for
hanging
tuning
out.
in. Thanks for the super chats. You're
Yeah,
awesome.
Thank you so much. Let's see. I bought a RTX 2080 for 2,200 pounds. I think that's pounds. Is it a good upgrade from the 1650 or I bought something else? No, that's a great upgrade from 1650. That's gonna serve you well, I hope. What's the best fast food? Okay, so me and David
Oh man.
are from an area in the States where we have different fast food options.
Yes.
And one of those options is
Now I think you'd think you know my answer,
What?
and it is up there certainly. But I think fast food wise, that's a tough one. You know what Cookout is, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I love Cookout, dude. I went there when I was in Virginia a couple weeks ago.
You were in Virginia a couple weeks ago?
I was, yeah. I went back to see some family.
Nice, dude. Yeah, I love Cookout. Cookout is a burger place.
That's a North Carolina thing. Right?
Yeah, North Carolina thing. That's where, I mean, I grew up there. David's from Virginia. My mom actually lives in Virginia right now.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm in that area a lot, and we have similar restaurants.
Yes.
Bojangles?
Bojangles.
Whoa, I love Bojangles.
If we got any Bojangles fans in there,
If
please make
anyone
some
in the
noise.
chat has ever been to Bojangles and knows what we're talking about right now,
I need you to say something.
we need you to speak up, because a Cajun filet biscuit with egg and cheese and those seasoned fries.
Bojangles was the first place I went to when I got off the airplane.
As it should be, the way God intended.
100%.
See, that's the thing, dude. Every time I get off in North Carolina, because like every time I get off the flight, right, there's always a Bojangles like within driving distance from the airport. Hitting that Bojangles immediately. I will go out of my way to go to Bojangles.
Super chat.
Team AMD or Team NVIDIA, I like both.
Love both.
It's a thing. It's like I'm not gonna put two graphics cards against each other. You know what I mean?
Team AMD or Team NVIDIA?
Yeah. I don't like putting brands against each other. I think they both do their
I'm not
own
a brand
things.
guy. I'm a performance guy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a performance guy. If we're just going based off performance, they both trade blows in some instances.
Absolutely.
It depends on the situation. Obviously, like AMD isn't really competing on the high-end spectrum of stuff anymore. Maybe with the 9090, hopefully. I would love for them to come out with the 9090 XT. Don't know if that's going to happen, though. So, yeah. Think about that. Think about that for a little bit. There's some stuff coming. I think AMD's cooking up some stuff a little bit.
We doing okay on time?
Yeah, we're almost done.
Perfect.
Thank you for loving the videos.
Let's see. What CPU should I get with my RTX 2080? Thank you guys for loving the videos. Really appreciate it. No Bojangles in Romania. No.
No Bojangles in Romania. Not yet.
Yep. That PC looks fire. It is. It's gonna be fire.
This one's sick.
I'm not boarding you guys. I'm right here.
They can buy a variant of this on our RTS page.
Yeah. They have a ton of these on our RTS page. Also, you can kind of customize your own stuff too.
Absolutely.
New budget PC will build next time. Yeah, this is one of our budget systems. One of our more budget friendly systems,
Absolutely.
I should say. Hey man. Logically speaking, is the best position for an AI on a fish tank case. Front glass and side panel. I mean, I would top mount it.
I would always go top mount if you can.
I would always try to top mount. If not, front mounting is a decent option as well.
We always try and top mount if it's possible. If it's not possible, front mounting, like you said, is a good option. But if you can help it, because you want your radiator like above your tubes.
Right.
We're just getting this power supply installed.
I like that computer. I like this computer too. It's pretty nice. What graphics card would you recommend most under $800 or $760? Let's see. What's 5070 rocking at right now? Yeah, 5070 is actually a really solid pick right now. It's sitting at $600. Yeah, it's going to be one of the best ones for that price point, especially if you're going new. What's the delay between when I see chat messages and showing up for you? I don't know, actually. I don't know what the delay is from when you send them and then when they show up. Is it NZXT H9 Flow, is it a good case? Yes, it is a good case. NZXT makes some great cases.
They do.
I cannot give away gaming PCs, I'm so sorry. But we do have giveaways coming up.
We
Make
do.
sure you keep an eye out on our socials for that.
Stay tuned. We're giving away
Yeah.
2 PCs,
Yeah,
Yeah.
giving away 2 PCs.
2.
2 dose.
You got 2
Not
chances
one,
to win.
2.
We are coming in the home stretch, party people.
Yeah, we're almost there. Almost donesies. I'm so late. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't. We'll be back tomorrow, I promise.
We will be back tomorrow.
9950X3D.
It's every day, bro.
What do you guys think they're going to name their CPUs after the 9950X3D? That is a great question. The 1000, 1000. Super chat. Yo, Meta PCs, the GX 970 and i5 6600K good in 2025.
Yo,
I have
hello,
16
Meta
gigabytes of
Pieces.
RAM.
Is
I
a
got this PC
GTX
for $75 in the pawn
970
shop.
and a i5 6600K good in 2025?
You know what?
I have 16 GB RAM, and I got this PC for $75.
$75 at a pawn
In a
shop.
pawn shop, I mean,
With a GTX 970 and an i5 6600K.
yeah.
I don't think that is the best, but for 75
For 75
bucks,
bucks in a pawn shop, that's something.
good.
Certainly, that's a, yeah, absolutely. You're gaming, you're playing some games on that at least, right? PD likes cheese. You're a bit late. That's okay. We're doing this every day, so you can tune in tomorrow. You can tune in Friday, not Saturday, Sunday, because we need to sleep at some point. But
yeah. I wish we could send computers overseas, guys. I'm really sorry. Really sorry about that. What to go with the Lee O11 Vision for the NC Pro? Things that you can get. Dude, NVIDIA GPU prices just dropped below MSRP after a decade. How? Yeah, so they were talking about lowering prices for stuff. They're doing a ton of good stuff. NZXT is not the best you can get. I like both. Lee and Lee both do great stuff. Lee and Lee and NZXT both have great cases. So
absolutely, it's really a personal choice what your aesthetic is.
Ooh, this song came back.
Yeah. This one's super vibey.
Yeah.
What are the specs? This has a 12400F, a 5060 Ti, 16 gigs of DDR5, 1 terabyte NVMe, all of it in a really nice little MATX DIY case. We did not send computers to Israel, unfortunately.
I'm really sorry. I
Sorry
really
about
wish we
that.
did. How custom do you guys go with PC cases? With PC case, we can do some pretty crazy
You can
stuff.
do some really custom stuff.
Yeah, we have a group of guys here that just know what they're doing
Yes.
when it comes to PC building, and if you have some dreams, we can
do it.
try to make them
If
happen.
you want to see a really crazy custom one that we did, go to metapcs.com/freepc. It's a giveaway that we did a long time ago, so you can't enter it now. But it's a collab we did with Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. And
Yeah.
It's a really sick build. Go check that out.
That thing looks sick. Super chat reads off an AI voice already. If you didn't realize, yeah, I know it reads off an AI. I didn't know that. I'm probably gonna turn TTS off at some point. But yeah. Just got a Lee & Lee 011 Dynamic Mini V2. I think it's pretty worth it for the $90 case. Yeah, I mean, Lee & Lee, like I said, if Lee & Lee puts something out, I'm, for the most part, stand by it.
Yeah.
Like, they are really great, really solid. I love their fans, the Infinity fans.
I love the
Chef's
Infinity
kiss.
fans. Just pulled out this Zotac 5060 Ti.
This is a 16 gigabyte variant, right? Better be. Better be.
16 gigabyte.
Yeah,
variant.
16
Absolutely.
gigs.
That's what we do.
16 gigabytes, VRAM, baby.
Get this card in there. Whoa.
It did cost $17.50 in real value. It does well. I do have a question. Do you want to make a PC building game with my dev studio and rec room? I did email.
Does well. That'd be cool. Avatar PC video. Thank you so much, Drew, for finding that for us. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Drew.
Drew dropped a link in the chat, guys. If you want to check out that video, go check that out. Vector VR Gaming. I would love to chat with you. If you send us an email, we will look into that. One last question: Ryzen 5 7600X and an RTX 360, good CPU and GPU combo? Absolutely. Yeah, that puts you right up on AM5 and the 3060, especially the 12 gig variant. I believe there is there. Let's see. I don't know if it's a 12 gig variant or if it's just 12 gigs. Yeah, there's a 12 gigabyte. RTX 3060. Because I keep saying the 12 gigabyte variant, but I just want to make sure that like there is an 8 gigabyte version of this card. Heard about the new NVIDIA drivers. I have not heard about the new NVIDIA drivers yet. Actually, I didn't install them yesterday though, so I haven't. Which I probably should wait a little bit before I install drivers. That's kind of usual, but like I'm also on the most recent card, so I'm hoping that drivers bring more stability every time they come out. So I'm like, hey, please.
You got the faith.
Yeah, I got faith in
That's
it.
what's important.
Offender's wondering what PC specs you can get for 150 pounds. Any recommendation? I have no idea. Honestly, genuinely no clue. Should I wait to buy the 5060 Ti? That's 10% off. That's normally 600, but now 500. I mean, if you want a 5060 Ti, why wait? Go ahead and get it now. So 960 XT, 16 gig, and Ryzen 7, 7800X, a good combo. Yeah, it's a great combo. Jared, why is the 30 series so hated? I don't hate the 30 series.
No, I love the
I like
30
30
series.
series.
You have a lot of people running 30 series cards here, actually.
There's nothing wrong with the 30
Yeah.
series cards, guys. Like, genuinely, nothing wrong with 30 series.
Alrighty, guys.
Mega 8 graphics bad? Those are integrated graphics. I don't think integrated graphics is ever bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you're using it for like just to have a display.
Yeah, like if you just need to see, yeah, I think you're
Totally
fine.
fine.
Are we about ready to boot this bad boy up?
We are, guys. We did it.
We did it.
We've made it.
Your did it.
Your did it.
Your did it. Your did it.
Boom.
Boom. Look at that. David never misses.
Wait. I get to show off my favorite tool. It's the toothbrush. Now you're asking, why do I have a toothbrush? It's so I can pop off this AIO cap here.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I can replace it with, where's my meta caps?
Nope, those are fans.
Oh.
Did you not bring your meta
some
caps?
meta caps.
I don't think you had any meta caps here,
Oh
bud.
no, bro.
Oh no, bro.
Oh no. Well,
Oh, super chat.
that's okay. I got to show off the tool, so
That's fine.
we'll replace it when we get in. But let's go ahead and check that out.
Guys, what do we think about this? What OLED monitor would you recommend for graphics over FPS? Ooh. I have a ASRock Phantom Gaming monitor, and I love it. It's OLED 1440p. It's great. And I think it's great. Also, FPS-wise, 360 hertz.
Yeah.
It's a great monitor. So there is ways to not have to sacrifice both.
Absolutely.
Can you send you a PC? Alex said, "Can I send me a PC?" I guess you can if you want. You can send yourself all of things.
Yeah.
I used to send myself letters.
Yeah.
No. what am I, a loser?
Sad, but you know, everybody teach their
Yeah.
own. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of the way.
All right. Cool. I think we're good to go.
And we can start wrapping up.
Yeah, we're gonna start wrapping stuff up here.
Cool deal.
Guys, hello. How are we feeling today, boys and girls? 4 hours, huh? Not a bad
Feeling
stream,
outstanding.
right?
Yeah.
I'm feeling great.
You stuck with
The
us.
Duck Knight.
He's back.
Duck Knight. I thought you left, bro. Thank you so much for coming in and giving us some more super chats.
You're
Really appreciate
amazing.
it. Build looks gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Awesome stream. Thank you guys so
Awesome
much.
stream.
Really appreciate it. Yeah, we're just about to wrap her up
Yeah.
here.
You stuck with us this whole time. You're goated because this was
Yeah.
a long stream.
It was a very long stream.
Thank you guys. But if you want more, we're doing this every day, every weekday.
Every day. It's every day, bro. Except
England
for
is
Saturday
my
and
city,
Sunday.
Except for Saturday.
England is my city,
England
except
is
for
my
on Saturday
city.
and Sundays. Then Phoenix is my city. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Really, really
Thank you so
appreciate it.
much.
We're gonna go ahead and get out of here, and then just kind of mellow out for the rest of the day,
just
get some
vibe.
other stuff done.
You can go take a nap.
Dude, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I think I'm.
I was chugging that Red Bull, and I feel like that crash is gonna come any minute
I
now.
am still. Feel how much of this? I opened this up right before we came on.
Dude.
I still have so much of this.
You did better than me. I chugged the whole thing, and now I'm like buzzing.
Oh, my gosh.
Another super chat,
Yeah.
Vector Gaming.
Thank you so much, Vector. Really appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out.
You're awesome.
Really appreciate it. We will see you guys
The more you know.
tomorrow. Same time. Same time, same place.
Same place. Me and him,
Woo.
building, streaming,
Build it.
Hanging out.
All right, see you guys. Bye.
Later.